Hello, bienvenidos, and welcome to Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition, Episode 7. I'm Rap. With me is Jake Ryan, and tonight we are bringing y'all some sweet King of Fighters 15 action. How you doing, Jake?
I'm doing really good. I'm definitely a KOF Zoomer, but I'm excited to get in on the action. I know we saw some fantastic exhibitions on day 0 yesterday, on the NLBC side of things. And now we're getting into our very own bracket. Now we have the top 8 available for you guys today, and I'm just excited to see, some good KOF, because as you can see here, we actually got to see Rosa play a little bit earlier yesterday and had a fantastic showing. But the rest of our top 8 on the winner side is Huero Asamiya, and then TXC the Decimo, I think. Yeah, we're going with Decimo. And then on the loser side, you have T.N Dash versus Paco, and then Mio Chris versus Moody Blues. Hopefully play on Moody Blues. Loving the name right there. And then also Rosa is going to be fighting Snoopy. So I imagine you'd have a little bit more insight on these players. So tell me what you know, because I know that a few of these are returning names and veterans.
Oh, yes. You see there, you already mentioned Rosa. Huero Asamiya also played in that exhibition yesterday, but a very notable King of Fighters player, 14 in the previous ones. 6 of our 8 competitors, no surprise, are representing Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
So as expected with King of Fighters 15, they're out in full force early on, and you see them there. But what's really cool is Decimo and Moody Blues are from Chicago, Illinois. Decimo being one of the strongest North American, US-based King of Fighters players. An absolute lab monster, one of the smartest folks I've seen break down the game. So having Huero Asamiya versus Decimo as our first match is going to be a treat, because you're going to see unique characters between the two, and you're going to see, for such an early time, really high-level KOF fundamentals at play.
And that's what I actually really like to see, especially when new iterations of fighting games come out. You have those fundamentals that carry over. And like you said, 6 out of 8 being from Mexico is not a surprise to me. I actually have a good friend of mine who has gone to the Match Reno page and already hit the contribute button. And you need to make sure in chat that you do that as well. Those codes need to be claimed. We have 43 out of the 50 still available. If you want to support these players and see the high level KOF action, if you got even more time, do a couple of the quests on the sides. It is not hard to do, and it is the best way to contribute. We already started using some of the codes, so I want to see that even further. But like I said, one of my good friends, he's named Scientific KOF. He obviously a KOF player, moved over to Dragon Ball, and it was funny because there was a tweet from Punk, and Punk didn't personally not super into the game. The game I think is fantastic. It's like, he's like, oh, there's not that many combos. It's very rushdown based. And then Scientific replies to the tweet, and he says, oh, this sounds like a perfect game for me. And I'm like, yep, definitely checks out. And I was like, Christian, I love you, man. And I know that the funniest thing is I love rushdown in games. And like, as a SoCal native, it's definitely in my blood. And people have always told me that I would be a good KOF player. So watching this and seeing how the gameplay is, I'm very excited for 15 and to boot up and to learn even more. I know my dinosaur go crazy. That's all I know so far.
You got that big dinos. You're not a fossil. I like it. And that's the fun part is it's rush down, high speed,
yes,
all over the place a lot of times. So a lot of things that people got to get used to, since we've seen so many like anime fighters take precedence, and those themselves tend to be their high speed variation. But this is a different kind of style of that, where you are in the air like your Guilty Gears, your Blaze Blues, your Dragon Ball FighterZs, but it doesn't feel the same. And you have to get used to that when you're coming into King of Fighters, because the footsies is so pronounced all across the screen, but you don't get like super jumps. The screen doesn't scroll up. It's just like your standard spacing and all that kind of thing. So it makes it really entertaining, because it has the dynamics of like your regular like Street Fighter 2D fighter. Then you have like the anime fighter. It's its own blend. It's unique. It's King of Fighters. We're starting our first match with Team Nest Decimo rocking the Dolores Angel Kukri. They are the Kukri I'm looking out for, because I've seen a little bit of the character, the little changes they've got in this game, and just you're gonna see Decimo really bring out this. I was looking through the Twitter tag he's been putting out, and it's just been Kukri. Gonna be starting point here with Huero. always rocking the ladies. King Dolores Duty, that's gonna be the squad. Let's get it for our first match here for winners top 8.
Yeah, that's what you love to see too, like rocking the ladies, like you said. And I've seen a lot of dirty stuff on the Kukuri so far, especially with these extensions. Look at what we already begin with. The clone coming from the sand, an immediate challenge right there from Masamiya. Huero took a lot of damage for that challenge, though.
This is your point character, right? This is minimal bar usage. You just have big corner hits. You know, you have a long stage in King of Fighters. Oh, nice combo here from Huero. Getting the EX. Gonna hit there with the super, canceling, get the damage out. And now we're pretty much even, and you see just how well you can just cash out at any time and really kind of bring this game to an even state. Nice. Getting the kick.
Oh, and the roll, the slide under going through. Good block on the special, and that's going to be the first round for Decimo. That was very back and forth, and like you said, it's explosive both ways. Even though Huero was put on the back foot, able to utilize a lot of that meter, and you know, Decimo isn't going to get a lot of health back here, which means Dolores, you know, one good conversion can spell lights out for Kukuri here, and that's what we might see right now. Oh,
quick little kick, and that's good for tying it up. And that's a big thing too, when you can be heavy on rushdown at the start of the round after you lose a character, because if the timer goes down only a little, you get so much life back. It is a good chunk if it's under like 45 seconds, over 45 seconds on the clock. Oh, Huero with the EX hit, gonna put her in the ground. Tombstone into the super, half-life already gone. Great confirm. Still Huero having plenty of resources here. And goes for the throw. There's a backdash from Decimo. Lost a lot of life on his Angel, who is taking a lot of damage, had a guard cancel just to escape the corner.
Yeah, now the guard cancel giving that real estate here, but Decimo definitely paid for it, and Asamiya is feeling so good, but now the full screen run, like you said, the rushdown just does not stop. No regard for their own health bar. There's so much resource here on Hill. Is definitely putting the work hurt on Huero right now into the super. Oh my goodness.
That cash out level 2, put Dolores back in the corner. Now we got to take the mix up into the low. Finish the job here. Okay, one more hit. There, nice beaty. Decimo, again, taking so much damage early on, bringing that back with one huge confirm into a solid mix-up. And now, Angel, a little healthy, not a lot of bar on that side, but Huero is going to have to rely on the Yuri to finish the job.
Yeah, and the faster you finish this round, the better it is, like you said. And it's not much health is going to be lost here. Gets the immediate. Was that cross-up?
That was cross-up.
Ugh. That's dirty.
There's not a lot of situations where you can kind of pray to that off a hard knockdown. A lot of times it could be from the supers or certain throws. Even some special moves, so it's just really cashing out with that kind of thing. There's just some of the dirtiest cross-ups and dirtiest anti-cross-ups. Nice crouching C. Here we go with Huero going in, but the air fireball whiffs. We got a full combo from Decimo.
Yeah, now stuck in the corner. Decimo was fighting back, but Yuri putting the hurt on. Oh, goes for a cheeky reset, but Decimo able to get out of that situation. Roll through the puddle, but now it continues. Bar to work with. Dolores. Wow, what a clash! And now Yuri gets the best of the situation, not able to continue to confirm the combo, and the challenge actually wins the round for Decimo. Oh my! They're both just swanging.
They were slugging it out with the close normals and just following through with the full combos. Even in situations where it wasn't gonna, maybe it might have been blocked, they would look like they were gonna be ready for 100%. So it was really clean from Decimo, getting that confirm off of the close C, getting the damage they needed to finish the job. And that's the first game going up. This is 2 out of 3. You know, this is your standard fare here for King of Fighters. Looks like we're going to go back to the character select right quick.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just taking a second to decide. Maybe it is changing some things up. Again, we're super early into the game's lifestyle, so everybody is still feeling out the character rosters, figuring out exactly who they want to play. I know for a fact I was talking about to Reynolds the other day, and he's playing Ralph Random. Like that's his team right now.
That's very Reynolds. Reynolds main random select in games like King of Fighters, so that's no surprise.
Yeah, and I mean, knowing the entire roster, especially getting that exposure early, I feel like is really important in a game because there's going to be a lot of situations where you're just not sure when it's your turn to punish, when the combo is really going to end, and if you can execute them yourself, then you know what to look for. But doesn't look like much of a change here so far. Again, really back and forth aggressive gameplay in that on that last character. I was surprised. I was like, wow, It just feels like the combo never stops, but it keeps changing who's in control. And it looks like, yeah, we still have the King and now the Elizabeth, Elizabeth Fury, so a little bit of a change.
Pick up the Lures. The Lures didn't really do much for Huero, so he's going to bring in something, a little bit returning character. Not too bad. Ooh, Decimo getting the EX confirmed. Going to go to the corner, taking a ride, and then there's the chase down, putting the fireball, and challenge for Huero. Oh, here's the scary part. Decimo putting himself in the corner, but teleports out with the sand cloud.
Yeah, super good movement so far from the Kukri here. And like you said, you were talking about Decimo putting out all the tech for this character. And we've seen it shine so far, but Huero with the King and the pressure in the corner. Great chase down into the throw. You got to hold this hard knockdown. This is very scary.
EX clone just to escape out of the corner there. There's the overhead. Oh, but the reversal to beat the overhead again. Yeah, you got to watch out. Trading flows left and right. Anyone's a game here, but the better range on King's Fireball. And the air fireball. Oh, gets nice. Right through. Hitting Decimo, taking on the first character. King survives. Huero hasta Mia setting the pace here for game number 2.
Yeah, Huero not getting a lot of help back in that situation, but Decimo will have to spend resource in order to make that kill quickly. And as we can see, the rushdown is already starting, but Huero is just utilizing that eagerness excellently, punishing Decimo on the approach. Not able to get a clean hit just yet. So the approach here and there finally gets the knockdown one more time. We'll do it with the reversal. And gets punished with the neutral jump. You'd love to see it. Decimo only took 12 seconds to get that character, so gonna feel pretty healthy after this.
Yeah, I just love that full neutral jump, that super just whiffing because she only got those little flip staying in place. So a lot of resources lost for Huero. Decimo can start a little bit of offense here, but we gotta be careful because Elizabeth, another one of the characters, kind of like Kukri, those hits can lead to a lot of corner carry, especially with a little bit of EX bar. A character that's just really strong, kind of controlling neutral here, but Decimo putting her in the corner. There's the guard cancel. It was blocked, and nice roll through for Huero to get out of the corner.
Roll is a risky option, but if you're going for it, you're able to escape these situations pretty effectively. And Decimo starting to put the control on Huero. Finally able to escape, but nice low. And the chase down. It just feels like the offense never stops. Man, I love this game so far.
It's high speed at all times. You run away, it's fast. You go in, it's fast. And already, Decimo, a little bit of meter. Can play the distance game, kind of build some bar. We gotta watch out. Huero gonna get to confirm here. Into the corner, has the 1 bar. Gonna super cancel, going for a ride. Gonna kick off the character. Beautiful off the trade, cashing out, and that's kind of you see the power of those specials. Mind you, it's one of the characters like Elizabeth moves forward, gets a little launch on a hit, and if you're fast enough, you can continue on through. Huero keeping the second character alive. It's all done against Dolores for Decimo.
Yeah, and I really love those little micro walks in between on the side of Huero, which allowed him to continue to get those pokes low, which led to the character kill. And now Decimo's got to make this work, and a trade will do it. That's 9 seconds, meaning the health is going to come back, and this is anybody's game, but I'm pretty sure the resource is heavily in Decimo's favor, has the 3 bars on deck. This is going to get violent real fast.
Can easily do so. Both of these characters, you see more from Yuri, maybe using those EXs, but we'll see how Decimo wants to spend the bar, maybe defensively. There's a guard cancel already. Oh, there's the throw, and now we're going to see how Decimo gets out of this. There's command grab. Oh, but the roll out of the corner, no punish. That's a little bit scary because now you have to fight. Find a way out of the corner. There you get the annual juggle from the demon flip throw that Yuri has on deck. Life lead for Huero, but the meter, all it's going to take is one big super here for Decimo and can take the set.
Yeah, Decimo is definitely fishing for that right now. You see that Huero is trying to play it as slow as possible. Max mode has been activated, which means it's party time. And now continuing to go forward. 1 bar left. Not able to really get a solid hit on Huero. And oh, he's able to get the command grab right there. Just a pixel in a dream. The fireball gets rolled. Ooh, and the catch right on the dome piece. 1-1 Huero.
That was a big call out. So
Yeah,
that
that
EX you saw from Yuri there, that's it goes forward, but it bounces off. It is blockable, but it is a good tool to catch people either trying to up back or backdash.
Okay.
So that was a really good call. It used to be where like she wouldn't bounce back. She'd like be kind of close, so it is not as safe as it used to be, but definitely a hard call out there with the EX run through, with the run hit. It's weird. It's very weird. She has like 2 versions of it. Like she'll have a like frame 1 command grab that's like point blank. There's one that she'll run forward and grab you, and then the X is kind of just like a hit. So it's really cool to see just these callouts early on. That's just what you see from the King of Fighters old guard between both these players.
Yeah, that seems definitely like a knowledge check right there, because I feel like a frame 1 command grab coming at you. People are going to be terrified, but the EX coming out does pay off. And right now, you know, this is the deciding set right here. You know, Decimo able to show up on top of the first, but then Huero really controlling the pace with Yuri. And right now, Kukuri isn't getting much done. The fireball game has been established, and even when this game feels like it's not rushed out, it's just like a battle of tools. And now Kukuri starts to shine here, corner to corner, coast to coast. Like you said, there's the reversal and the neutral jump punish again.
Second time to get all this damage here, finishes the job. Beautiful. Again, just big confirm with the roll through to get the punish, because you know, strings into fireballs and have you can either guard cancel roll, or if it's not a true string, get that punish like you saw Decimo go for, and then calling out Huero another time. And now so much life here on the Kukuri. EX hit, gonna go to the corner, big damage again, and now we just have to guess overhead, clone, fireball pressure. Oh, it's so good here as Decimo is just decimating Elizabeth.
Yeah, and I really like that offensive guard cancel on the side of Decimo right there too, trying to keep Huero into the corner and just not any room to breathe. All right, the sand is just far too powerful. This Kukuri is looking good, but finally the guard cancel awards Huero an escape, but the roll finally gets punished. Oh wow, is this gonna be enough to kill? No, not able to get it just yet. One more touch will do it, but the check on the ground, what was that?
The sand clones, the tricky stuff coming out, catching Huero, not finishing the job, but we're getting into chip territory, but instead the hit just catches Huero out of the air. Decimo still with the point character, Kukuri. Not much bar here, but the damage has been done. It's going to be all on Yuri with 2 bar to at least get Kukuri out with maintaining a little bit of life. Oh, DP, catching maybe, Decimo pressing forward, sweep connects, you can take these trades if you're Huero, you're going to get that life back. Now has to find the cross up to do it, just the call out, catching Decimo, just kind of being a little patient, not wanting to get tagged by anything too scary. So now Huero's not one character out of Decimo, but still has a long way ahead.
Yeah, you've got to take this round pretty quickly, I'd say. Or, you know, not quickly, but stay healthy during, because you cannot afford Dolores, which we saw have good amount of control in the previous game, get out with Yuri being in a one-touch situation. So I want to see Decimo either start to lame out Yuri or like put the afterburners on right now. And we're seeing the pressure is continuing to be pushed on to Angel. Angel is not afraid at all. Ooh, trying to go for the mix-up, but the cross-cut DP, you love to see it.
Hey, thinking about no fear, and that's just how it goes in here. You know, blocking is one of the worst things you can do in King of Fighters. You'll see a lot of people go for a lot of challenges. Great anti-air, DP super cancel. The jump getting thrown, though. Gotta be careful when that guard cancel roll. Huero is just picking it up again. Has small life lead, playing it safe, gets a jump CD, misses the cross-up, nice tech on the throw. Big jump from Decimo, but we're trading back and forth. There's a throw. Decimo trying to get as much damage as possible. Another guard cancel. Huero using all the meter resources for defense.
Yeah, definitely just trying to slow down Decimo, burn the clock down, but now... Oh, is that going to be a whip punish? No, barely goes. The fireball does not connect on the ground, and that throw comes out. That means Huero is going to be a little bit, I think, right around 50% health here versus the Dolores as the last character. It's down to the wire. Last character on the board. Yep, that 50% of reach, but you have that 2 meter on the side of Decimo.
Even though Decimo used 2 bars with Anhel, that's still really healthy here. One big confirm can finish it off. Even like a max mode can spell death for Huero. These anti-airs aren't helping. Has to be really careful here. No meter for even guard cancel. There's an air trade.
Oh, that might be it.
The EXs. Drop them down. Super to finish the job. And Decimo makes it to winners finals. On the back of that clean Dolores play, one of the, you know, again, it's only a week 1, but this is a player, Decimo. Follow them on social media. Always be on the lookout, because they are that tech monster and they play so clean. It is, you know, even with Sling in the Mud with Dolores, they do a really solid job. So that was just really fun to watch. And again, just seeing, we saw double Dolores at the start, but then we saw like unique teams from both players. And it's such a big roster of characters too, so you're going to see a lot of them represented here tonight. So if you are interested in learning anybody in the cast, you came to the right place.
Yeah, I definitely was excited to see, especially the change too, because we saw that the Elizabeth on the side of Huero was able to get some good mileage, able to get some momentum going, but it just was a dominant performance on the other side. like huge shout outs. And now sitting in winter finals, like nothing to really worry about for a while. You know, Decimo showed up big, stayed with the same team, and stayed confident. That cookery was cooking.
Yeah,
I was mad impressed. I was like, did this man just like, he's shadow soldiers, he's sand soldiers forward, and it's like, oh, that's a cross up, but it's not. I'm like, what do you mean?
It's just, I mean, that's the knowledge check. The King of Fighters, every character is so many wacky things. So much knowledge that you have to be ready for. That's like one of the things. Like I love the way people say it. It's like in other fighting games, it rewards knowledge, but in King of Fighters, we punish ignorance.
Oh yeah, that's I love that statement. We award knowledge, nah, we punish ignorance. And right now, I mean, we're none the wiser because we're not seeing any repeat characters for this second set. El Rosa playing Ramon, Dinosaur, and Ralph. You know, Ralph considered, people are calling him a little one-dimensional with his D. The boot
Just put out the boot, that leg.
That normal. What that leg do?
Meaty thighs, and that's it's an amusing character nonetheless. But what I love from El Rosa is bringing out the Ramon. Again, Team Mexico represent, and look at that pressure already at the start. Snoopy in the corner here and just gonna have to be dealing with Ramon. He's just this high-speed luchador grappler. You have these little pressure string cancels. There's a little walk back from the drop kick, but Snoopy getting hit with Isla. Another new character here. Definitely cool with like the ghost hands. I really like the aesthetic that she brings out. Really big normals. And a really cool like aerial toolkit with these special kind of like dashes she had to give some follow-ups. Oh, Shining Wizard though, and now El Rosa back on pressure.
Yeah, I love the way that Ramon moves. I feel like I'm watching El Fuerte, but in the future right now, because my man is moving, and even though Isla has all these air options, like we were saying, we're not even get to seeing much of them because Ramon is just smothering Snoopy right now. El Rosa popping off. Oh, you gotta guess one more time, and no! Wow!
Again, it's spooky. You see, just having to deal with these running command grabs. You have like the close command grab, and beautiful cross up, and then you also just have like the pressure that's on there. And it's just a big staple of this character. High execution, but it's just so spooky the way he just moves in and out. It's beautiful.
I mean, that's something that's really good too, especially in the mental stat kind of games, when you want to be able to approach confidently, but when El Rosa, if he has the execution, he can just duck and weave so excellently and kind of rope a dope in, thinking, you know, it's my turn to fight. Not really. El Rosa is showing us the excellence that this character already has. How do you catch him? Look at him go! Bro, what do you mean?
There's the command grab off the wall into the super. Catching Snoopy standing up, but there's a grab. Okay, reversal grab, pressure's on with the Blue Mary, looking a little bit like Jill Valentine here. It was Valentine's Day recently, so like the look. Rushing in again. El Rosa just dominating the pacing of this entire match. Running forward, misses the grab, but Snoopy can't get a punish, can't get a string.
Oh, again the run up completely. It's so hard to find the tempo against this character because he's changing up his approaches so well, but this should be a kill right here. Spend it, cash out. It is totally worth it. You cannot let El Rosa get away. No, the roll out. You have to finish your food, please.
A little spooky there. Didn't use any more resources. A little tough. And then again, catching, running up. It's tricky in the sense that you have to be careful. As soon as he glows gold and runs at you, you got to be in the air ready to go. But you beat one grappler. Here comes the next, the Dinosaur, the King. We saw this character put on a clinic yesterday in the exhibitions. And you're gonna see this Dinosaur with a great mix. The crouching A button of the gods.
Oh, the OTG too? He's hungry?
It's a quick snack. It's gotta have a bite.
Gotta have a little bite.
Took a munch.
Jurassic World, the new Jurassic World ain't out yet. I think this is the prequel right here, okay? This is true Dominion. My man, like, you look at a fighting game, it's like, yeah, my man is just Dinosaur. I'm for it. I'm all for it, all right? This character is violence. I've seen how many hits he can command grab through, and, you know, I'm already on board. But I've also seen Chris do some excellent things, especially with all this resource right now. But El Rosa has different ideas. You have to be able to hold down all this pressure right now. You can't jump!
In the corner here, Wait finds the 2B confirmed into level 2. Gonna cash out the damage to put El Rosa in the corner here. Put him a little under pressure. Rolls forward. Nice punish with the backdash. Didn't want to use any more bar though. Instead, whiffs Chris's command grab, jumps forward, it's gonna get punished. He's gonna get a mix-up with the jump in. EX hits. Should build at least one bar. We're gonna see the cash out. There we go. Oh, nom. Take a bite. And now one off the OTG to finish it. You thought it was over. This dinosaur took his snack and spit it right out. The king dominating once again.
Showing us why they're one of the strongest players right now. And that was unadulterated violence right there. It felt like anytime that Snoopy started getting momentum, El Rosa just kicked it up another gear. And it took so long to even eliminate the Ramon that as soon as the dinosaur was out, it's hard. It's hard, especially when your opponent, like, it feels like in the early part of the game, you know, you're still developing all your characters. You want to make, like, you will have a clear cut, like, strongest character on your team. I could not tell between Ramon and Dinosaur which one he was more comfortable on. They both looked incredibly seasoned, and that's terrifying. We're on for day -1.
Hey, it's like riding a bike. Remember, it was 14 more King of Fighters before this. These characters, most of them legacy, so you're gonna feel how to go right into it like that. So it's still going to be the same. But already Snoopy though, with a huge lead with the Isla here. But then there's the cross up. There's a whiff. You see how fast the command grab whiffs. It's really hard to get a punish unless you're like immediately pressing a button under pressure. Okay. Overhead, nice block on there.
Yeah. Oh, nice connection on the overhead there too. Very good blocks from El Rosa. But you know, Snoopy feeling confident this time, has a lead. This is the first time that Snoopy's had a lead in the set so far. If you're able to take out the Ramon, it's already looking better than the last set.
Just playing that range game. You see El Rosa kind of wait in, catch her in the air, gonna cash out with the super. Again, this is a special off-the-wall command grab. If you jump or if you're standing, gonna get it through the overhead. Okay, woke up throw, not a bad tool. Wake up throws are pretty fast in this game. They're proximity grabs. You press forward and the heavy button, you can get the grabs if you're really careful with your meaties. But speaking of meaty, the dinosaur's hungry. And Isla's looking like a snack.
Yeah, king of the food chain is hungry. It's lunchtime. All right, we're at the beach and we're eating good. And the dino most definitely. No, the drop right there, but the command grab definitely gets jumped right there. A couple more touches will do it for El Rosa to even up the score. And again, a lot of time has not passed, which means one more trade. We'll get this dinosaur nice and healthy. All right, the protein and the meal is right there. Just one chop, get it done. All right, mince her up.
Yeah, that crouch A. That button. I mean, that's like traditional grapple at crouch A.
Yeah. Big
range, but with dinosaur size and the EX move, just being able to combo it off of multiple hits and so far away is so scary. You see the CD, the tail whip, it's almost super effective. Good blocks from Snoopy. Be a little patient here, not trying to overextend too hard. Has a lot of meter though. Find a hit, so we're gonna super cancel right out. Rosa's gonna take another big munch here of Snoopy's life bar.
Yeah, but now full resource on the side of Snoopy, so any touch will lead to huge damage on El Rosa, but you have to get to the point where you can spend it. The top rope power bomb. Again! My goodness, Snoopy, no!
Yes, coming to the dinosaur's not very tiny arms. This character with the armored command grab that's slow startup, cashing, mashing buttons. We saw Snoopy beat it out earlier. If you cancel into a move that's airborne, you can avoid it and get a small punish. But Snoopy wasn't quite ready, so it's all down to Chris again. 4 bar, but you see how much life El Rosa got back. Between both rounds, the king of the dinosaurs looking super healthy. Gonna see the cash out here, yep. Get the damage, it's off of lights, so it's not huge, but it's at least something to get going.
And again, El Rosa not afraid to challenge out on these short hops right here. I love to see that too. And it's so hard because Snoopy, even after spending all those resources, still not going to get the kill on El Rosa. That's almost all of your meters spent just to deal with the dinosaur, and there's still going to be a 4-bar Ralph in the back. You may not even need the character because now you're going to get an even bigger extension max mode into the fight. Look at his health. Not like this.
Into the final OTG. Big Super going downtown. And prehistoric power, that life, a race. And all it's going to take is one more fight with the leaping command grab. El Rosa saved that. The picnic, and takes the set 2-0, making it to winners finals where they will fight Decimo. The king reigns supreme, not going down easy. That was such a great confirm. And it's again, this is just the power of these great players understanding how to break the game down so well. Just you have a sequence there where you get the launch from King of Dinosaurs into like I think it's down forward C into the max mode cancel, and then you continue that combo because there's still the juggle points because that's a command normal instead of a reset. Then you just continue through, and then just crazy how much damage you get even off you're like lying on the ground. You think you're fighting a dinosaur, just lay down. Don't make a move. Just stand. You know what we learned in Jurassic Park. Just stay still. No.
Yeah, definitely. The king don't care, but we do care about feeding the king with the match arena codes right there. We got to fill the fridge for the king or whoever comes out on top. Make sure that you type that exclamation point match arena and hit that contribute to get the codes all plugged in. That is going to be the best way to support players. If you have any extra cash as well, go ahead and drop it in there. Finish the quests on the side. That is going to be a wonderful way to have the players play for even more in this early KOF tournament. Like you said, seeing that excellent play from Dinosaur, it's like you think that it's over, and I for a second I was like, okay, cool, that's a great extension. There's no way. Oh, he has another. Oh wait, you're kidding me? I was like, word, that was sick. And the fact that he already has that on deck, already knew the exact like juggle extension. You're right, these guys are lab monsters. They are top of the game for a reason, especially this early on. I feel like they're going to be mainstays in the game as well. So I'm excited to see if this is how good they are on this character now.
Yeah.
What does day one look like? I mean, what does week one look like?
When other people will catch up, though. People like Rosa, it was like kind of feel like they're always kind of leak ahead, and that's just from the amount of games they've played and just how much tournament experience they have. Because Rosa's been around the block. I've seen him King of Fighters 13 all around, always with the same like pink and black pants. The dude's the nicest person, always a trip, and I'm glad to see them have all the success. Yeah. But now we're gonna go down to the losers bracket as Team Nest Dash. It's going up against Go Paco. So we got Clark, Blueberry, Iori for Dash's side, and then we got Leona, Mayuri coming out for Paco. So we're gonna have another fun match here with a lot more variety as we continue on. Some repeat characters, sure, but you're definitely gonna see a lot more. You're seeing a lot of it tonight. Everyone's experimenting, trying stuff out. And that's the beauty of like the first week.
Yeah, I think, yeah, you're totally right. I think it's only one repeat character actually with the Yuri on the anchor for Paco. So far, we have seen exactly what the theme of tonight is going to be, the character diversity and the fact that you can play a lot of the roster to feel it out. And that's one of the most important things because you want to, I'd say it's good to set the trends, especially early in a game like this, because people are going to be watching. People are going to be trying to develop their own tech. And if you're ahead of the game, you're going to be doing even better. But then if you're developing tech for everything, then no one's going to be able to catch up. Like, no one's going to be able to stop you if you're the one who found it first. So I like that we're seeing, they're like, man, how does this work? Then they have to pick up your character, try to develop it, lab against it, and then you grow stronger as well. But right now, we're going to see who has the better of this matchup in the beginning, as it's neck and neck at the moment. But Clark, yeah, as I say that, I'm so sorry, Paco. You are getting tossed.
Up, down, not finished yet, but you're seeing like Dash using Clark to good effect. Nice guard cancel. Guard cancels can kill. Not a lot of damage. Oh wait, gonna confirm into the victory /V/ to finish it. Beautiful from Paco, the sliver of life, the full confirm there. You know, fishing for that right hit. Always trying to go for that perfect hit that you can finish that sequence off. Great confirm, and again, it's so important to cash out in a game like King of Fighters. The damage can be just right to get to the next character, and that's sometimes all that's all gonna take is use whatever bar you have to finish the job. Like you said before, finish your plate and get those big combos so you can make it happen.
Loving to see that right there too. We're eating good. Plates have been finished, and we're seeing Mai now versus Blue Mary. I haven't seen either of these characters played that much just yet. I mean, there's not a whole lot of footage, so it's exciting to see, especially fighting in this top 8. Great extension from Dash so far, but not able to confirm any further. Now Mai with the chase down. What an EX! And it does connect.
Yeah, big hitbox on that. Yeah, Dash with a little bit of life lead, but going right through with the EX. Blowing up the fan Doesn't really put on any more pressure here, but at the very least, you're keeping mine pinned down. And there you see Blue Mary's command grab off the dodge. Beautiful, just pressure there again. Dash going in hard. It's going to have some good health on Blue Mary as Yuri comes out here 3 bars. So she can definitely take a chunk out of Blue Mary right here. But Dash is looking super solid.
Yeah, we saw what Yuri was able to do in the set before. Sadly, not able to finish the set on the winner's side, but you know, Dash has just been commanding the neutral here, commanding these interactions and not afraid. Like, I feel like every single time, what a cancel to keep himself safe. I feel like every single time Dash has gone in for the aggression, it's just worked out.
It's tricky too. It's a lot. People are always challenging, and it's gonna be like a staple of pushing the game early on. There's a sequence gonna get the super cancel off of that, but wake up, magical arrow, snatch, bring him down, and Dash is trying to get extra credit, catching the up back.
Can't jump. These are my skies and the lows. That was a big counter hit. This might be dead.
With the meter here, gonna go just for a level 2, big damage. Spin to win. Oh, beautiful.
No.
Wow. Didn't even have to use all the bar for it, but just knew Dash has got that clean hit every time, and it's just the Blue Mary's been opening up Paco a lot. That was probably the biggest character for Dash. You see there's a lot of like good confirms off of the crouch B, crouch A into the command normal into that full sequence. Dash is ready for it, and you know Paco is just either maybe trying to escape, trying to jump away. It's always tricky because again, like I mentioned early on, people are going to challenge a lot. You're going to see like after a short hop, people are going to press a button because they don't want to get double short hopped on, or you're going to just see a roll automatically because you know people it's early on. These defensive options can be really strong because people aren't going to be 100% ready for it.
Yep.
But if you rely too much on it, you'll have a person like Dash who is ready for it to blow you up.
Yeah, and that's what we saw. It was like the difference maker in that entire match. Every time Paco tried to go for a defensive option or say attack, the answer was there. You can't jump. I'm ready to catch it. You cannot roll. Ready to catch. And it was just textbook. And now Paco trying to put the aggression on right now, feeling comfortable here, but you know, you've got to establish this lead. Maybe take out the Clark early, but Blue Mary was the one who put in a lot of the work earlier. But Paco showing up different this match. Wow.
Adding on to the rush down. Flash getting through, and again beautiful EX just checking Dash. You're not jump, all right? Your name is Dash. Stay on the ground, don't get frisky with it, especially with a character like Leona. An amazing anti-air from a charge motion, and now this is a huge turnaround as Paco full life on Leona, going into the second character Blue Mary, see if she can bring it back like she did in the first game.
Again, the reversal comes out on the side of Dash, like you said, blocking one of the worst options that you could do in KOF. And, you know, Dash living that statement 100%. Again, the challenge on Oki, not respecting Paco's setup, not respecting Paco to be able to keep it airtight. And right now, Dash is just popping off with the Blue Mary 3 bars. If you don't have to spend resources here, this is fantastic for Dash. Continuing the pressure, not able to get hit in the crossover, but they'll confirm afterwards at the whip grab.
Punch in the throw, that's big. Nice guard cancel too though, as Paco is trying to take out Mary, but the good crouching D right through, just tripping up, like, oh, okay, I see you charging that. Nice, good range in that low, and Dash. Stop the bleeding a little bit. Stop the bleeding, as Paco was running away with it with that Leona.
Yeah, not a lot of health gained back there, but now I think Dash definitely has an opportunity to fight back. 2 big counter hits to slow down Dash's approach here. But Paco's trying to play this slow, trying to play it conserved so that they don't lose any more health on this mine. And right now, what a low profile right there on the double sword hop in, and now Dash 2 interactions away from potentially taking the lead here. Sorry, I've been commentating some Guilty Gear earlier. I'm saying Potemkinly.
Potemkinly, oh boy, gotta be careful with that. And
that was clean.
That was nice to finish it, Paco. Looking really good. Big, huge turnaround from the first game. It's bringing out the Iori. We didn't see Iori last time. Iori, one of these most staple King of Fighters characters. The full set is always amazing with the Rekkas, beautiful cross-up, amazing fireball, great normals. The package is there, and let's see if Dash can cash out a little bit of this damage as Paco with the mobility can maybe make it a little bit hard for Iori to maneuver.
Yeah, right now we're definitely seeing that from Paco. Every single time that Dash is trying to jump in, even with the Leori Taco, he's getting snuffed out. Guard cancel aggressively there, trying to keep the corner position against Paco, because any touch on this character will definitely lead to potential death. Goes for the max mode. Are you able to get this extension? Finally! Okay, let's see how you get this. Super.
Level 2 should do it easy enough. Yep, even off the command grab. It's gonna get that great damage, and no, it's perfect timing to get the command grab, the Scumgale grab. Run through, you know, you're already the coolest character. Well, always, it can't be overstated enough how he's always been just one of the coolest characters in fighting game history forever. Oh, we're getting the climax cancel. Strike a pose on him.
The climax supers in this game are actually so sick. That was great. Thank you, Yuri, for entertaining the masses right now. But Yuri's trying to fight back. Not a lot of resources in the deck. But, you know, anything can happen. My man Yuri is cooking. Look at him go. Oh, it begins. Party time. You got to be able to gas in the challenge.
I like that. Beautiful, just crouching B. It was one of those situations like, oh, maybe expecting a roll. We see Dash running forward, but it's beautiful just at that point. Pressing it, getting the full confirm, and tied up 1-1 is Paco getting on the board. And that was, again, we see in each game, one person's character just goes off. But even with that happening, it still ends up being the last character. It gets a little bit close just because both players really good at scrapping and making these great adjustments.
Yeah, and that's something I like too, because it's not like a traditional fighting game with a comeback mechanic. It changes the way you think about it too, because certain teams can be like very well rounded, or even you get to the end and it can be a deliberate choice of, okay, am I going to save my meter here so that I can just continue to steamroll at the end? And we saw that Dash was able to make a little bit of a comeback with Yuri because of the resource he had, but it got to a point where once he ran out of resources, the life lead was a little bit too much on the side of Paco. So that control really mattered. But now we are seeing Paco's Leona go crazy once again. This is definitely some dominance now. You do not want to go down this third game not touching the point character. And it's looking like we might be going that way. Great check on the roll. Ooh, and the challenge.
See into the command grab immediately, and now pressure on from Dash with a little bit of bar. Talking a little bit scary, but nice run up.
Oh, that did so
not
much.
enough with the earring. The explosion can finish it. I like Dash being patient here, but any little hit, anything can finish it. The crouching immediately, just quick, safe option. And you see what Paco's bringing in a situation like that. We see Dash with a lot of these jumps, a lot of these air-to-air normals. You can run under and catch with the crouching normals. You see like run up crouching Bs to catch some airborne opponents if they're not going to do a regular jumping. So that adds on to the layers when you're playing KOF. Nice. Reset, roll through. Damage coming in with Paco's Leona is doing the thing again. He's getting these big hits and making it hard for Dash to gain any momentum. I say it. Here's the combo.
Finally getting that speed going in the corner. Gonna get this quick knockdown right here. Let's see what the mix comes out. Oh, that's huge off the wall, but not even get a really big confirm there. That's tragic. But the run-up grab. One more touch will do it. It actually pays off. But the challenge, Paco, Pixel in a dream. This is huge. Any amount of health that Paco's able to steal here is big. A little bit of health will come back on the side of Dash, but the damage has been done. Leona did her job.
Yeah, this is a big change that I really like in King of Fighters 15 compared to 14 is that EXs cost half a bar. No longer need to be in max mode to use EXs. So you see those EX moon slashes come right out as it's just a free damage and adds up. Now Dash on the back foot and Paco having a bar since those EXs only cost a half, so there's plenty meter left, even for the guard cancel just to knock Blue Mary to the side. And you're using a couple EXs for this damage into the fan.
Oh, I like that.
Paco commanding everything here.
Oh, that was a big punish. Great bait on the reversal right there. And I love that fan, Oki, to get that quick meaty right there. Keeps Dash honest. And that's really interesting. Again, like this tech is already being developed so early on in the game. And the fact that you have that setup already on deck, I bet you Dash was like, wait, what? It's not my turn? That's crazy. But now, Yori in the back, max mode available, and the 3 bars. Yori can definitely bring this back and already putting the heat onto Mai right now. The corner is ever approaching, but now getting that reset neutral, that's all that Mai needed.
True. as Paco just wants that space. Oh, found the cross up. Again, casting that damage. EX. Gonna throw the fan. Again, have all this room, and Dash has to navigate all this space with the guard cancel roll. It's one of those tricky things. You can't really keep Maya in the corner. You see that wall jump thing so good. Such an effective ninja. All the tools are there. Super cancel with the ninja bees. Big damage. Dash has to make a miracle. Even the overhead block can't even catch a break. And the Farsi from Paco, the big fan to swat him out of loser's bracket, eliminating Dash. Paco moves on.
Yeah, hey, my big fan. Very big fan of Paco right now as well. Just fantastic play across the board. The Leona was wreaking havoc. And even when the Leona was off the screen, like, we saw in the first game that Yuri was able to close it out, but then it was all Mai in the third game. Like, we didn't even get to see Mai play in the first victory. So seeing her like come online and just dismantle Iori and dismantle the entire plan that we were seeing from Dash, it was great to see. And if you have a different dashboard you want to go visit, hit that match arena right now. We're already at 865. I'm going to hit the button. I know that Raph is going to hit the button. So if you're in the chat right now, there's 691 of you. There should be no codes left already, all right? Just hit that match arena. Super easy to do. This is some high-level KOF. Like, I can't believe that. Again, like, I've watched a lot of KOF. This is the first one that I'm going to be taking competitively seriously, and I'm already scared. These guys are these guys are crazy good.
You're gonna hop on ranks as soon as you like when at some point you're gonna just hop on week one. And you're gonna be like, "Have these guys? Did they have early copies?
Yeah,
Was there like a special early release? Was it like a super deluxe version that I don't know about?" And that's just the power of the King of Fighters Legacy players. You know, even if it's one of those weird things. Like, as much as you think with a new fighting game, people start off on the same ground. It's just you don't really see that a lot with King of Fighters. Because it's a game that like not played by a lot of people, but not in like the United States proper. Just, you know, just what it is. It always had a footing, but nothing major. It's always one of the most played like international games. Mexico, China, Japan, across there. You see a lot of that. And you know, most of these guys you see here never stopped grinding KOF until this, right? So even if you think people were just like waiting for King of Fighters, playing other stuff, no, they were, you know, mashing on, you know, 98, 2002, or 2002 Ultimate Match. They were just always enjoying it. Even King of Fighters 14, they were all in there, and that's just keeping them really nice here. We go to our next losers match with Moody Blues and Neo Chris. Vanessa, the boxing queen, coming out on Moody Blues. I like what I see here.
Yeah, I'm really liking all this character diversity we've seen so far, and even if it's similar characters popping up, it is a different order. And oh, she is definitely cooking right now. This is my first time watching Vanessa. She is cooking. Oh my goodness, the pressure string is coming out, and it feels like, you know, we saw Chris on Anchor before, but now the Chris on point without the most resources, definitely still getting some work done. But Moody Blues is cooking. Oh, you're dead! Wow!
Yeah, she's slugging. And I like using Vanessa like that as like a point character. And there was like a little bar usage here and there, EXs, but a lot of the damage didn't come from having to use any super special cancels or anything like that. Just EXs here and there, corner carry, and this character just punches like a truck.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. The extensions aren't that hard. Like you said, half a meter and you get that great corner extension. You get the great damage as well. I think what I want to see from Neo Chris, though, is a super for the people. I don't have to talk anymore about it. Why are her limbs so long? What do you mean? Jeez.
Got those long boxer arms. He's practiced and ready to go. Whereas, like, you know, Luong got those long kicks. We got the kicks versus the punches. Those big legs. Oh, nice throw from Moody Blues. Not a lot of bar here, but damage is going pretty well. And he's really avoided taking any like significant hits from Neo Chris's Luong.
Yeah, very, very good stuff from Moody so far. But now finally getting pushed into the corner. This is where it gets scary. Moody Blues playing it excellently, though. Oh, the slam down off of the throw, and that was cheeky. Wow.
The guessing games? Was it going to be the jump into a low, or is it going to be just that cross up there? You gotta guess at all times, even if rolling sometimes won't keep you alive there. So Neo Chris with the Luong finishing the job, keeping a lot of that bar. So it can really take advantage of this match here if he gets a good hit on Isla. But I like Moody Blues neutral here with Isla, looking pretty good. You can see a lot of that with the spray paint You're gonna see that with like the stand C, that normal, really big. Oh my god.
Triple neutral jump. And doesn't really get punished too like badly for it. Moody Blues gets the great trade in the air. That was solid. This is a different Isla that we saw from earlier. We didn't really get to see Isla shine. I believe it was when Snoopy was playing Isla, and now we are getting that full experience and how the neutral control can be and that air game. So I love to see the difference here from Moody Blues. And Neo Chris again on the Anchor Iori, but he's got full resources. This can get scary real fast.
It's very true. It's got a lot to go though. If he can find those hits, getting tagged. No pun intended. Oh, big jumping. Okay, let's see. EX Rekka. Finish it. Regular Rekka. OT. No, not OTG.
Oh,
DP
no.
Punish, though. I want to see this cash out to finish it. No, just letting it rock. Scummy old grab. EX Rekka. Maybe use one more bar to finish the job. No, not quite.
Oh, just goes again. Tries to get the reset. Being a little bit too greedy. I mean, if the thing is, if you get this hit on the next round, then you feel very good because you still have full resources, and that's exactly what Chris is going for now. Elizabeth, you can't make a mistake right now. Moody Blues, Iori's hungry. He's ready to eat.
So is Elizabeth. They got a lot of bar on both sides. But it's, again, we saw how dominant Moody Blues was the entire time. But it's just so closer with all this bar. The match could be decided off one good hit.
Oh, and no, not able to get a confirm off that. Goes for the short hop once again right afterwards. And we are just playing so close and dangerous, up close and personal. Not able to get the connection off the EX there. And a jab check on the short hop. Like you said, a lot of players are willing to mash in that interaction because they don't want to get hit. Oh, it begins.
Oh, beautiful anywhere juggle into the level 2 cancel. Big lead here. Max mode confirmed. The reversal throw. Beautiful check. Moody Blues, let's get that out of here. No command grabs, no trickery from you after that big max mode. You just see Neo Chris rolling the dice, saying, I gotta go all in. I need to hit while in max mode just to get as much damage as possible, as fast as possible. But the grab, man, Moody Blues, what a beautiful check, and goes up that
clean.
One game.
That was definitely clean. I was very impressed by that because off of that confirm, even though Iori started to put the heat on, it was the confidence to roll the dice. Like you said, sometimes you can bend over and just die, or you can fight your own way. And that's exactly what Moody Blues did there, confidently taking that first game now. And we're gonna see Moody Blues Vanessa pop off once again. Most likely, we saw how strong this character was in the first game, and right now Chris is just getting beat up. All right, we're in round 7, and he's trying to get out of the ring, throwing the towel, my fella. But now slowing it down, Chris looking for the hit. You know, this is the namesake of Neo Chris too. You can't get bodied on this character. Oh no!
DP the challenge with the EX upper. Nice. I love that she connects the slide off that. It's a nice little meaty. More pressure there, but nice block from Neo Chris. Ooh, jump. Ooh, that's her DP. Nice work. Boxing character with a cross up. How spooky.
That's cheap. All right, it's like a boxer with a low. All right, steps on your feet. I think we've seen that before. The Moody Blues now getting pushed into the corner on this Vanessa. Chris is popping off. One more mix up. Potentially do it in the whip DP again. You gotta be kidding me. No.
Making it hard read. You talk about rolling the dice, and that's what you see there. It's like, okay, you're thinking you're gonna take your turn. You're gonna try to jump out. You're gonna press a button, but no, Moody Blues just chilling, just relaxing there. Ooh. Just a little bit of bar starting out. Like Neo Chris here, just rushing down. Finish the job. Good blocks. Any one more hit can do it. So even if Neo Chris can get anything but the run up grab, I love that. Neo Chris calling the back roll, running up, getting a throw.
Yeah, it only took 8 seconds as well, so that health is coming right back.
Now or never. Ready?
Yeah. And the bars are even between the two. Moody Blues are going to have the 3 right now, so that's always nice. So one thing about KOF, if you're not familiar, when you lose a character, you have access to potentially one more bar. So you start getting max 3. Ooh, that's confirmed. With the meter, getting for the knockdown, doesn't want to cash out into any big damage. Not quite yet. Maybe the next hit.
Oh yeah, next hit will definitely lead to kill. Good roll out from Neo Chris here, but not able to really get anything done with Luong. And this is looking so scary. Not a single touch on Moody Blues' Isla. As I say that, definitely gets hit. Not a good chase down on the roll, but this throw should do it. And now Neo Chris left with the Iori. has a little bit more meter to work with, but Moody Blues is just dominant.
Oh, beautiful. Like the command of that neutral with like just good jump CDs. Great, like jump CDs. Those, you almost see the range on those hands. She literally throws hands, and it's doing such a good job. Gotta be scared here. Chris trying to finish something out. I like the trickery, using those air specials to kind of maneuver Isla around. We think she's gonna jump in, she might jump out. Oh, no confirm. A little scary. Cross up, nice blocks.
Guard cancel to try to escape, and now Iori continuing to rush down, gets the throw, and you're gonna be getting this pressure right now. Gonna cash out as much as possible. This is huge damage.
Gets nice backdash, maybe baiting an uppercut. This is really good for Neo Chris. Couldn't finish it too far away. Any hit from Moody Blues can potentially finish the job with the amount of damage they have. Oh, but the one close C, great anti-air check. Catching it out the sky. Now we're down to our last characters.
Oh, it's going down to the wire. Neo Chris needs to get this game, or else he is out of the bracket. Moody Blues trying to clean this up quickly. Has the 4 bars, which means this can get explosive really quickly. We saw that Elizabeth was able to do over 50% before with a touch, and this actually might just be it. Gonna go ahead and extend this combo completely. No, but the drop!
Found out. Big grab with a lot of resources here. Oh, and just the jump from that range. Any tag would do it. And Moody Blues eliminates Neo Chris 2-0 with the wonderful Betty back again in full force. Rocking the cravat better than anyone I've ever seen.
Yeah, you love to see that comfortability, and then also just like, again, control of all 3 of the characters that he's playing. He was great on the Elizabeth, he was great on point, and just nothing could really slow him down, even in the moments where it felt like Neo Chris was getting some momentum. I felt like the Iori never really got to get much liftoff. While the Matcherino is getting that liftoff momentum that you can see right here. There are over 700 of you in the chat. Hit Matcherino right now and press that contribute. You don't even have to enter a code. Just connect it to your social media, one of the easiest things you can do while you're chilling. You also got the time to do the Twitchcast quest on the right. Very easy. Like, again, the Twitter quest on the right as well are another step that you can do to support these players. And if you have it out of pocket, go for it as well. Like, these are high-level KOF matches this early on in the iteration of the game, and it's only going to get better. So, like, fantastic showing so far from our players, and I believe our next match that we're going into is going to be Snoopy versus Paco. So we saw Paco with such a great win over Dash, and then Snoopy falling to the dominance that is El Rosa. So I wouldn't call that an upset, because El Rosa, I think, is one of the favorites to win the tournament. So I'm excited to see how this goes, because like, Snoopy wasn't in a sense playing poorly. It's just that El Rosa was playing so well.
There you go. It's like the opposite. It's just the one player was just playing really good, and that's the treasure and the power of these super crazy good players like El Rosa, which we'll see a little bit later on. But more losers action, so this is more elimination. It's still 2 out of 3. Paco and Snoopy gonna have at it. Good old Snoopy finally trying to get out of no more fighting for peanuts, going to the big stage. So point Isla, rocking that again. Let's see. And well, the fun part is, if they're watching the top 8 as well, maybe they look at other players, take a little things here and there. Again, it's early on, so get as much notice as possible. Paco's Leona was like the driving force of that last match. So let's see if they can get that same momentum like they got early on.
Yeah, I think that's going to be one of the deciding factors of this set, if Snoopy is able to shut down what Leone was able to do before. But right now, it's seeming like all steam ahead. All right, we're sending you back to camp, Snoopy. Okay, you can't run the Supreme screen yet. It's for the big things. But Snoopy fighting back. Now with that corner position, controlling space excellently with the hands. And what a good cross up, and no confirm as well. And Paco not afraid to challenge. That's something that you need to be able to do, especially if your opponent isn't comfortable with their setup.
You see great pressure there, and that's a lot of the special little it's multi-hit special that she can do that she has different calls to. So it's really fun with Isa, forcing like the guesses, have like an overhead or like a safe ender that may hit mid. Both characters really even here. It's gonna be with the pressure going on. Nice cross under, but even better blocks from Snoopy. Has to be careful. Trying to make the space. There's the earring. Nice jump C.
Only 10 seconds left, 9 seconds on the clock. Isla is the one who has to make a decision, and what a great answer. The windshield wiper wax on, wax off my screen. Snoopy, no more Isla in this match at least.
Again, just nothing scarier than Leona holding that down back. You really gotta be patient. There's the EX of it. Now we're getting that damage extra credit with the super cancel. Give me that damage. Ooh, now we're gonna make another mix up. I'm just gonna respectfully wait.
I'm just mixing you up, respectfully, of course. now, trying to play it patient and neutral. Paco has already taken off so much health on Snoopy's side, but it's not about taking off the health. It's about sending a message and remaining dominant. And that's what it feels like Paco's doing. Wow! Gets out of the corner with the forward movement. The crouching normal, but it's going to be dead here from Paco still. Again, Leona did her job. A lot of the time is burning it. Snoopy should be a little less than 50% here. That's mission accomplished.
Yeah, extremely good. And you see, look, Snoopy got a good chunk back. Half-life on Blue Mary. Blue Mary's not out of it with all that bar, too. Snoopy just got to find that hit. He's got to chase and catch down mine. There's an EX. Using bar, but do it again. Probably going to cash out the damage into the level 2.
Oh, my.
The secret Shinui ninja arts. Lining it up.
That's fireball jutsu right there. Good stuff. And now, like we said, we said that Blue Mary had a good opportunity, had that 50% health to, make the job happen. And Paco said, what Blue Mary? Completely gone, evaporated. And now, Snoopy left on just the Chris, and Paco is showing us exactly the same kind of Paco we saw in the previous game. The Leona coming up clutch, and then Mai just really mopping the floor. And right now, there's no stopping on this train. Trying to guard cancel out. 4 bars still available for Snoopy, but this is looking so rough.
Yeah, I mean, Snoopy can find a hit, can make something happen here. Just not looking really likely. Whoop. There's the jump 2B. Huge hitbox on that from Mai. Oh, this is any EX, any EX hit can finish the job. Oh my gosh, she's flipping around. Oh, where is she going?
Dude, I feel like the way she just jumped up on the screen was maximum spider. I was like, is she about to wall jump?
If she would have reached the wall, she would have go off. So she did have a special offer there, but if it doesn't quite reach the wall, like in that case, because he went to the left instead of the right, then definitely would have come down and try to, exercise a little bit of chip and that tricky stuff. But man, Paco. 2 characters, all that was necessary to take that first game on Snoopy.
Yeah, and the thing that's hard about that for Snoopy is you have no insight on that last character now about how your opponent is playing, about how the matchup is going to feel for you, because you didn't even reach the Yuri. So that's got to be weighing on you, especially if you get to that point as Snoopy where you're against the Yuri. You don't know their tendencies now. It's going to be your first time exposed to that anchor, and depending on the resources, you've got to react in the moment because you're not going to get another opportunity. And right now, Paco says, I don't even need my Yuri. I'm going to continue to shut you down with my Leona. Snoopy is fighting back, though, finally getting this pressure, but Paco's defense is going to come back.
True, but you only can walk so long. The guard bar is there. Nice confirm to the super cancel. Give me that damage. Paco not afraid to spend the bar to keep it going. There's the Moody fireball too to set something up there. Snoopy fighting back.
Right there, no punish. After that, continuing forward, air to air, and that was so tricky. Stayed same side low. Would have gone for the cross under, but now a grab finally comes out from Snoopy. This needs to be a big pressure sequence. You cannot afford to just lose this character and die for Paco, and it's looking. Oh, man, what a back. No, not even going for the back. My apologies, but again, you can't approach her when she's holding down back. Wax on, wax off, young man.
I can't just get out of the sky. She's so good with just swatting all these pesky Islas right out of the air. Leona looking healthy. All that life, all that bar. EX moon slash one more time. Full damage combo. He's going to get the bar and cash out. Beautiful, knowing that he would have gotten enough. And now we're just going to run up and block. I like that.
Don't mess with Mr. or Mrs. Miyagi on the screen right now. Okay, she is cooking, dealing with Isla excellently, but Snoopy with the neck breaker. Oh my goodness. Guard cancel to try to keep Paco in the corner. Mission accomplished and not able to get the catch there in the air to air. Wow! Are you dead? No way!
That's one risk from Snoopy. Snoopy bet it all to finish the round on the command grab, but there is so much startup because you have to go into that dodge, Blue Mary, then into the command throw afterwards. So it was just a nice little short hop back, from Paco, who's now looking to maybe be, I don't know what's gonna happen. We haven't seen an OCD yet, a one character victory, but it can happen at any time. You have to be careful. No, doesn't catch the bar out, leaving Leona alive. Leona's getting a little extra credit here with the slide. Okay, that's gonna give Snoopy all the life back on Chris. Chris is gonna start next round, full life, a lot of resources, and is gonna deny the OCV. We ain't seen an OCV in the first week, no sir.
Yeah, this is definitely, I mean, it's doable, but Snoopy has one hill to climb, and the hill is getting less steep as the extensions come out. Only had to spend one bar to get to that corner position in the air-to-air trade. And now trying to get out, but the guard cancel comes in. I love the aggressive guard cancel because you cannot afford the opportunity to create this space and to get any amount of pressure. Creator, you cannot escape. And now having to use the guard cancel defensively, this makes this comeback even harder.
Pressure those. Door, but that EX is gonna catch some nice damage. It's gonna get the reset to the tricky stuff. Guard cancel again. That's most of Snoopy's meter on these guard cancels. Gonna make it now. It's gonna make it hard, like you mentioned. Has 2 bars, but really needs to save this for maybe a level 2 if they can let it happen. But Paco adding on incremental damage, making it just a little bit better for themselves to finish the job.
That was cheap. Went for the cross up. That was blocked, but you can't get the low afterwards. Paco with a convincing victory. And again, Snoopy, I was talking about the possibility of not knowing how to deal with the Yuri, but didn't even get that far. Not able to deal with the Mai, and the Leona was just putting in so much work. So congratulations to Paco. Moving on over Snoopy. Snoopy will have another chance in the next edition of the KOF bracket, but we will not be seeing them any further tonight. And our next match is going to be Huero Asamiya versus Moody Blues.
We saw Moody Blues play so well. It's going to be another really fun match with a lot of unique characters, and just am enjoying so much the energy people are bringing here. It's just always so entertaining. King of Fighters is called that for a reason, because people are fighting to be the king. They are scrapping, and they're bringing out everything because, again, they want to catch people with the knowledge checks. They want to find out, what do you not know about this character? This character's been around the block, but do you know the cute stuff we have now? They've been prepared and they're showing it. And it's just been one craziness after another. Just like with the Maturino, as folks are using those coupon codes. I hope you all in the chat keep it going. You see the link in there. Thank you, Rotary Lover, for dropping it. Make sure you hop on there and use whatever coupon codes are remaining. And if you want to donate a little bit or a lot of it to these awesome competitors to make tonight even sweeter, we appreciate that. But for the most part, we appreciate you just being here, hanging out with us for one of the first King of Fighters tournaments happening here at Weds Night Fights.
Yeah, super exciting, especially the level that we're seeing. Like we said, 6 out of the 8 players are from Mexico, and we're just seeing we've already seen all the players' rosters, but then again, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some character changes or even some order changes, because that's one of the great things about KOF too, is you can come in with a different strategy based on who you're playing against and still play the same characters, but have them function in a different way, which I really like, because it's not like a typical, team fighting game. It's not like, oh, well, I don't want my assist character on point because his assist is really good. Nah, that's not how this works. It's a whole different mindset, and that's something that is always really exciting too, because you can get into the minds of the player of how they really structure their teams and order. So exciting to see. I don't think we've had any changes. Huero is still rocking the king on point, and then Moody Blues with the Vanessa. So the box, it's two, like they're both boxers. She's got the traditional stance, and then Vanessa's just out here swanging.
And already Moody Blues doing the swing. Great, just all these little hits adding up. That's the fun part. Ooh, I love Vanessa's like 2B confirms. Really good low, it's now cancelable, so you're seeing that damage. And you see even like she goes into a sway, she cancels out of that, so a lot of the pressure. You can get like little resets here and there and keep it going. EX doesn't quite work. Nice call from Huero.
Yeah, very good check right there, but we are going back and forth. Moody Blues was able to establish the tempo early on, but Huero fighting back, really establishing the fireball game. And the check on the EX, I think, was the most important. Wow, what a read! Says it's not your turn. These are my plus frames, ROP. All right, you have to understand the rules that I dictate. That is such a, I've always heard that that's a KOF player thing, and I you know what, I believe it. DPing while you're negative, it's a way of life.
It's just, hey, everyone thinks they can take their turn. That's not how it goes. This is not about taking a turn. This is always my turn. And if it's not my turn, you're gonna think it's still my turn. And that's just the pressure you have to put on people. It's sometimes worth the risk. I mean, he would have blocked it, sure he might have died, but he didn't, and now we keep it moving.
I hate how much you sound like He's one of the first, he was not, I'm not even kidding. He's one of the first professional players I ever ran into, and I was like, why do you keep taking your turn? And he's like, I'm not taking my turn. It's always been my turn. And that's what we're seeing right now from Moody Blues, trying to fight back, taking the turn.
And not afraid.
Not afraid.
You cannot show fear. As much as you can die from a DP, you know, these are invincible uppercuts. Some other games, you can throw people out of them. Other games, you might be able to meet some out of them. King of Fighters, you gotta block that or take the hit. These uppercuts will do what they're meant to do. You know, you will die for it. Again, you can't be too careful, but sometimes it's just let it rip. I like
you gotta let it rip, and then you have to. It's a guessing game at that point. You're playing rock paper scissors with your friend. They're not your friend right now, right? You're trying to get that weighted RPS, and right now Moody Blues is just suffocating the Blue Mary right now, doing excellent work with the Isla. I am loving this play so far. You can't get in!
That projectile's so cool. Like, letting your hitbox at the end, the angle it comes down to. But now, Huero going in really hard here. It's the hit and the 2Bs. That's good. I like that. Low risk check after that. I don't know if we're going to see, like, Huero maybe go for another, like, high risk option to call something out. Moody Blues, though, not afraid. Again, fighting to keep the momentum on their side. He already has a character here for Huero. They're tried and true.
Yeah, I want to see what Huero is able to do with the Aura, one of the mainstays of KOF, and like you said, one of the coolest characters in fighting games. But Isla, one of the new kids on the block, is definitely putting the hurt on. Still 2 bars to work with. Big counter hit, and again, the pressure continues to go. Roll out from Huero. Wow! Oh, you're dead.
Super. That was all in. 100% all in. Just did the motion. Woo! There, speaking of super, nice punish. Huero chasing it down. And
I like that.
Or with the 1 bar goes through, but that's how much commitment you see. Like, I'm not just gonna uppercut you. I'm gonna uppercut you and then go into a super. If you would have blocked it, whatever, but you weren't gonna block it.
Yeah, definitely a great situation there from Huero. And now I feel like Elizabeth has a pretty good options in this matchup with her reflect that she has for the fireballs that the Ori wants to put out, but the Ori is continuing to go. No good punish on the roll right here. Now stuck in the corner. Any touch can convert into the kill. Wow!
Oh! Good. A little extra damage with the OTG. Getting close to tying it up. Oh man, they're just swinging. Gets a punish with the taco. Should be enough to finish it here. That cross up the classic OTG to do the job. And Huero Asamia steals game 1. Just running through the Yori, nickel and diming with the Yori. It started with that reversal into super level 2, so much damage, and then just kept rushing it in. Just kept telling Moody, you've done a good job checking me. You've done a great job of just, you know, pushing me off you and doing what you have to. But with the Yori, you got a character there who's not going to have a DP like that, who's going to have to use meter to get, you know, meter risk to take me off. Doesn't matter. Just, oh man, put on the classic Yori clinic.
That was definitely unadulterated violence right there. When I've heard about Iori, I've only heard horror stories, and I definitely just saw what mans could do in a down situation. So I like that he's being played confidently on that anchor position. And I mean, Moody Blues did have control after losing to Vanessa, was able to establish control, getting rid of the king and the Blue Mary from the lead. But right now, Huero is just putting the wear and tear on the Moody Blues. Sorry, I had to do it.
I like it. Oh, big jumping, but tricky to get these jumping confirmed. It could be a little deeper sometimes. Oh, it's nice hit with the CD. Get the wall splat. Guard cancel. Big set for Moody Blues. We get some damage. Doesn't have any X to seal the deal. Gets a hit, but too far for the confirm. And then the slide. It's safe. Taking out that Vanessa. Great roll through. Again, that is an answer for these fireball characters, especially if they go from a normal. You can guard cancel roll and punish the fireball cancel. It's just you lose resources trying to do that. And you saw that position that put Moody Blue in now. He's still in with just 1 bar and the zoning from King. Ground fireball, air fireball can whiff cancel her normal into the air fireball. It's so cool. Moody Blue's gonna get extra credit here with the follow up. A little bit more bar, and nice safe jump, no punish.
Yeah, that's huge. You have to be able to get that punish after the safe jump. You had the right read, but leaving that much on the table is rough. And that's where Huero can definitely make a comeback and make you pay for making that mistake right now. Wow, the whiff, not able to connect. The fireball was perfect spacing, and now you're still stuck under pressure. Is blocked, but again, the reversal. It's always my turn. It's always my turn.
Stop it! You cannot steal it back. That's not gonna happen here, King. If your name is King and King of Fighters, you're holding it down. You could be King, the King of Dinosaurs. I don't care which King you are. You're doing the damn thing, and that was so much fun with Huero just again controlling everything about it, just denying reversals, reversing back, and that's the mental breakdown you do to a person where it's just like anything you do doesn't matter. You reflect my fireball, cool. Here's another one from the pie.
When you make your opponent's defensive options feel stupid, it's rough. It's hard to come back from. And right now, I feel like Moody Blues is just running out of options. And look at that! It's still my turn. Huero has no regard for Moody Blues' life, no regard for Moody Blues' place in this bracket, because you are no longer in the bracket. The King is here to stay. Oh.
Our first one character victory, OCV for Huero with the King. Point King just really taking Moody Blues to town and eliminating right out there. That's the Huero Asamia that we know, that force to be reckoned with, just beautifully done. And that's the amount of control you see from King. Like, she just has this ability to really control the pacing so well, especially as a point character. And Huero's not afraid to use the bar, even if she's starting it out. It was just these really well-placed air fireballs. This like, I'm going in, oh wait, no, the air fireball stops the momentum. And it's just like, it makes the approach, especially if you're the opponent, so difficult. And you just saw Moody Blues just getting caught out in all regards. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and I feel a big part of that too is Huero. When Huero was able to instill their will on to Moody Blues, it became a point where if there's even a moment of hesitation, especially against a seasoned player that is so comfortable in that zone, so comfortable taking those risks, they start just running over you. And we saw that. It felt like there was not a right option on offense or defense for Moody Blues to utilize because Huero was already in their head. It was over. Like the parasite had been planted. All right, the alien is growing. We gotta get out of this colony. Huero's multiplying.
There's no way out though. The doors are closed.
You lose.
There is no way out. There's walls everywhere, and that's the spookiness of KOF. So many characters in this game have uppercuts and command grabs, and they're not grapplers, right? So many characters in this game just have these tools where it's like, okay, I'm gonna safe jump, I get command grab. Okay, I'm gonna jump because I'm gonna do command grab. Oh, I got DP, and then you're just like,
what do I do?
You can't let it break you down. You have to know, like, it's the risk you take. It's just an uppercut sometimes. If they super cancel, ouch, sure. But it's just like, okay, I give them a little bit of momentum, but you really still have to go for it. Yeah, that's just how it goes. You can't just sit there being scared and then just letting them feel the fear and put that pressure on. And that's just like the spookiness of KOF, because people are more than happy to just pull out all the tricks to always just make those situations like you mentioned. It snapped. It's just like, oh no, I've done an unsafe move. Whatever will I do? And then just hit him.
One of the best pieces of advice I actually got for fighting games was you can't worry about the moment where you get hit, because it's going to happen inevitably. And the moment when you're worrying about that, you start having that hesitation, which is what I feel was happening with Moody Blues. It's about how you avoid getting hit that way for the future, or how you put that in your tool set and learn what options your opponent's using. Because you're gonna get hit. They're gonna wake up DP. They're gonna catch you with a command grab. You cannot try to cycle through those options. You have to go through with your game plan and adapt to how your opponent's playing. And that's why I feel like Huero was really successful, because he started reading the defensive options excellently from Moody Blues. And we've seen these players both have excellent reads for the majority of the bracket as they are sitting now in the winners final. Decimo Decimo versus El Rosa. And we're seeing a different team from El Rosa here. Has the Joe on point. We saw him playing the Joe yesterday. And Decimo is still rocking the Kuruki, Angel, and Dolores.
This again, like Decimo squad here. This battle between Chicago and Mexico. And this is something that you would never. This is the first time you get to see as the King of Fighters, where you get to see people playing online from so far away. Beautiful bait and punish. Look at this kukri going in, and El Rosa doesn't get to play. Joe, sit down. You're the third string Fatal Fury character for a reason. Woo! Get out of here. Kukri, spooky man, hiding behind the cowl. But the masked monster, King of Dinosaurs, we've seen how well this has gone for El Rosa. What a scary cross-up. It feels like it hit on the front side and then crossed up anyway.
Yeah, definitely terrifying right now, El Rosa. We saw what havoc he was able to wreak on this character before, but the sand clones into the overhead. Oh my goodness, the tricky stuff is coming up. Like you said, the knowledge checks have to be there. We punish ignorance here. And now, you know, Tene Decimo is trying to find El Rosa ignorant, but my man is studied. My man is ready, okay? He's been around since before you were even alive, Kukri. He's the prehistoric monster. Dinosaur king. Putting the hurt on. El Rosa evening it up.
That was, oh my goodness. Just like the CD, hitting the CD into the wall slam, knowing that it's a hard knockdown and you get the OTG with the DP from, the CDP from King of Dinosaurs. So now we have a Mexico classic, King of Dinosaurs versus Angel. Oh my God, take a nosh. Even from that distance, having time to get it with what a crossover.
Oh man, and now, even life, the big resource lead on the side of Decimo right here. So, I mean, it's been very seldom that I've seen El Rosa actually lose the Dinosaurs. So it'd be a first for me tonight to see this happen, because right now this character is just putting a clinic on everybody, but Decimo has other ideas. Wow, Berman now here, we're gonna spend it all. Show me on him.
Super, take it to the corner, and we got just again back to neutral. But watch out, El Rosa getting the hits here with the EX. He's gonna go for some pressure here, using the down forward C to get cute and get close. But Decimo with good defense, making it work. EX with the trade. Oh, nice, just low lead. Get the super. The dinosaur is gone. The other fighter from Mexico, Angel, doing really good there. Great from Decimo. Probably the best defense I've seen against King of Dinosaurs, against our versus King of Dinosaurs, in the few times we've seen people fight him.
Yeah, and now we're seeing the standee coming out on the screen. We just saw that large normal doing the job. People have, in early times, I know it's early in the game, they're saying it's pretty one-dimensional, but I don't think that's true in any way, shape, or form. I want to see how El Rosa is piloting this character, but Decimo right now on him is just doing so well, and now El Rosa is the one who's having to go on the offensive and not really getting much traction, but may stand corrected. The walk forward, playing it slowly. Great counter hit. Oh no, big whip, but no confirm.
That's it. That is full and voln. Get the spike. Oh, good punish though. Decimo getting extra damage with the jump. Nice. Good jump B there. Neutral jump B to catch the air-to-air from Team Nest Decimo. And now we're gonna be down to the Dolores. But now you gotta watch out. Any uppercut from Dolores can be huge damage. El Rosa has to be really careful how he jumps, how he approaches. He's getting that damage though. It's adding up already with those jump Ds, stand Ds, and the jump CDs.
Yeah, very important to get those pokes out, especially on this last character. There's no health that's gonna be regained. Wow! Is this gonna be a no? There's no way. There's no way. But this is gonna be a now knockdown situation in the corner, feeling really comfortable. What a throw! Only half a bar to work, and EX could potentially come out, but the max mode is available on Decimo's side. What attack? Oh, the blocks, and now that should be it.
Ooh, cash out easy. Climax cancel. Looking kind of dirty, looking kind of not too clean here, friend. You're gonna give him a quick shower. And Decimo with the first game. El Rosa took the risk with the EX dive from the top rope. But Dolores ain't having none of that. Really good, and then setting the pace. We saw Decimo win that special exhibition event yesterday, dominant, but Decimo's here saying, y'all forgot me though. Y'all didn't invite me.
That's true. Decimo showing up really strong against El Rosa now, and the Dolores really got the pop off in this game too. We didn't get to see that in the first set where Decimo was versus Huero. The Dolores the Dolores stayed on the squad, but we didn't even get to see her in the third game because he closed it out before she was even able to be played. But now we're going back over to the Ramon. So we switched the point character. We saw what the Ramon was able to do on the winner's side. El Rosa was just mopping the floor with Snoopy. So I want to see how Decimo feels against the Ramon, because Kukuri was just, he was playing his own game. There were no rules for him.
Like I said, and I like that. I like that. You know, your Joe got slapped. It's okay. It happens. Try something else, because you know you didn't have any kind of feel for that match anyway in that case. So, and we saw the Ramon, like you said, game, that first game they played in winners. And now we're gonna see how well the Kukuri can hold up and see if El Rosa can make it count. But this is already starting out with the CD in neutral, gets the hit, and Decimo just setting the pace. But El Rosa back to that fast style, gets a command grab. Here's that pressure.
Pressure continues to win from Kukuri. And now the back throw. This is huge. Ramon is going to apply this mixturization in the corner. Again, good throw tech and the sand clones to get out. Now, no resource on the other side. You have a little bit of an EX for Ramon, but no one's able to really get too much of a large hit. But El Rosa definitely in the lead right now, utilizing that movement from Ramon, but staying in confidently too, not running out as much as we saw before. Just trying to go for that chase down.
Corner, nice jump out. Not a full punish. Kukuri was airborne during that, so doesn't get much. Nice rollback. El Rosa was making that space again, just playing it careful. But here we go from Kukuri. There's a running EX. Even if you jump to avoid it, Ramon's out of there. Good luck punishing that.
Yeah, full reset to neutral, and that's exactly what Ramon wants there. And the trade ends up in El Rosa's favor. Again, only 19 seconds on the clock, so a little bit of health back on, but Ramon already doing much better than Joe. Angel has a whole character to claw through before Dinosaur even becomes a bot. And El Rosa wants to get as much of Angel's health gone before it even matters. But big hit confirm. Push into the corner, not able to get another hit yet. And resets the pressure. Trying to catch Ramon, but now Ramon is on the hunt.
That small bar, the little thing could be alive. Oh, but the run under, the chase down. Decimo calling out Rosa for just doing these neutral jumps. Now we're getting little trades here. He's getting all life back. Oh, there is the shatter strike. Go to the corner. Into more pressure. Off and gonna cash out Meter. Oh.
All right. Well, now if you lose this character, we might see the second OCD of the night. El Rosa popping off with the Ramon. Said, all right, yeah, Joe might not have been the right character to put out. So definitely popping off right now. Yeah, again, might see the second OCV of the night unless Decimo has other ideas. Oh, big combo. Yep, never mind. Sorry, guys. Commentator's curse. Forgive me.
It happens. It happens. I love that call, though. I love just running forward, catching either a backdash or the rollback, getting the full confirm Decimo. Offensive read. And now the King has come back. We're seeing King Dinosaur with a lot of resources here. Dolores, too. But how well can Decimo get these hits? There's one. 5 bars can pretty much kill King of Dinosaurs with one solid hit.
Yeah, and right now looking for that solid hit, but El Rosa not afraid to jump out of the corner, still feeling confident here. The tail swipe maybe being super effective. Guard cancels out and establishing this great space here against Dinosaur. But El Rosa fighting back. This is huge damage on Decimo.
It's hit into the setup. Oh, it doesn't work out. El Rosa doesn't get the downward, doesn't get the extra hit for the juggle.
Big extension here. Should be able to kill El Dinosaur. Yes, and still has the 3 bars. Now it's down to the anchors. Is Dolores going to be able to take down El Rosa? We've already seen how strong he is on this character, but Ralph with resources is terrifying too. It was incredibly close the first game, and now Decimo has less to work with. Big extension off the max mode. Going to be pushing into the corner and the grab. One more touch.
Oh, I like that call out. Just jump in bold move, catch you pressing anything, and now we're just one good hit away. Finish the job. Throw from Decimo. He's going to try to get something here. Guard
nice
cancel. Yep. Hail Mary.
Oh, there it is!
Wait a minute.
Coast to coast. Is this good? There's no way this is enough. You gotta be kidding me. This does a ton of damage.
We're going down the last hit for both characters. Gonna quick cutscene, take a breather, take a break,
Ooh.
anything. Throw, overhead hit, command grab. It could finish the job. And then the EX! The nukes came down! Taking the win, Rosa just slamming the ground. Oh my god. How do you fight a man with nukes? He's got 2 of them, his left and his right.
All you've got is mud. He's got missiles. It's not fair. The artillery strike right there. That was definitely impressive. Yeah, this is one hell of a match so far. They're fighting. They are fighting right now, scrapping down to the last character both times. We are going the distance here. And again, this is winners finals, which means we still got 2 more games to go. We still have potentially 3 more games left in the tank. So you love to see it.
See, Kukri could do a little bit more this time. Nice neutral jump. But again, a little hard to hit those kind of confirms. Throw. He's going to get some little extra damage. And now Decimo going off a little bit better than last time. He's getting a little bit of momentum. Getting these even little trades. There's the EX.
Again, that's the second time he's gotten the jump on that grab. And, you know, Cooper is doing really good. But, you know, El Rosa, even though he's lost out on multiple situations, still even in the life here. So Kukuri hasn't really been putting too much hurt on Toromon. But now that might all change. The rollout once again, so confident in utilizing the defensive options, but Decimo just keeps inching out in these advances. Whoa!
Whoa! Cute, cute, cute. In the crouch B, I like this. Tricky stuff. These teleports, teleport into throw. You have the sand clones, but you can't be just sitting there watching. This man will sneak up right behind you. Nothing personnel kid. And that was a clean stuff from Kukri. Compared to game 2, didn't really get to play much, so it's really calmed down that Ramon, and now it's going in on the king.
Yeah, and I love that adjustment back. I feel like he had to play differently against the Ramon that he was the Joe, but now Dinosaurs just putting the hurt on. This is not going for the OTG, trying to keep the Oki, goes for the sand clone out, but he gets connected on, has another EX in the tank. Oh, you're dead. No, not able to get the OTG, too far. All right, one more touch, and Decimo's goal is just to get as much health off of Dinosaur right now as possible. Oh, and that's where it starts. This is huge. The timer is going to be a big factor here. Goes for the hard knockdown. Tries to get cheeky with it. Maybe should have taken some more damage, but still, any amount of damage on the table, Kukuri did his job. So now, I mean, it's still almost pretty even. El Rosa feeling comfortable here. There is a meter advantage for Decimo, so Angel is going to do her best to shut down this Dinosaur. But this is how every game has gone so far. So neck and neck the whole way. It doesn't feel like anybody's in the lead until the final touch.
Okay, it's true. Rosa with the corner pressure here. Angel no way out. Fight the hit. Wait, okay, Decimo's gonna catch up to super. Just quick, easy, simple. Let's just keep it going. Pressure's on. There's the quick cross up. It's like she's playing DBFZ. She got that vanish. You gotta watch out behind her. She's just too quick. Oh man, it's so hard. Oh my god. How do you feel about characters with buttons that are designed for process? That are literally a jump in that only hits backwards? It's hilarious. I love it.
That's exactly what it needs to be, and it's exactly what we need to see from Decimo, chasing down the tech options on the side of El Rosa. No jumping. This is a no-fly zone. You're a dinosaur, you're a T-Rex, not a pterodactyl. Get on the ground, bro.
I mean, they came from birds. They can fly things, right?
I mean, you see his little arms? Come on. Ooh, wiggle.
Big headbutt. Okay, there's that pressure here.
Oh, the
roll. Oof. He just got to lift up his leg real back and just make that big headbutt. You don't know what he's hiding under that bandana. SMD, more pressure here.
Another nuke. They're pushing in, trying to leave the nuking pressure. We are seeing Decimo apply the pressure with Angel right now. Sorry, I'm trying to get it down. Oh, wow, it continues in the reset afterwards. No way, you're dead? Oh,
not quite.
A little bit. There it is.
Well, that's a good punish, yeah.
Decimo. That was violence right there. That cheeky little reset right there from Angel. Oh, wow.
That forces the guesses. It's beautiful. You have the hit into low, high, command grab, and you just keep it going through it. There's so much, like, Angels looks like they're doing so much, and they are. And you had to just, you sit there, watch a small cutscene, but you definitely have to be ready for the follow-up through. It is really good for Decimo, up 2-1. This is best 3 out of 5. This is winners finals. So Decimo needs to win one more to get to Grands. Can he be the first person in week 1 to take this tournament set on El Rosa?
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal right now, and Decimo is looking in control. I think we might see a team change here. Oh, we have Shermie now on the squad. All right, another grappler in the tank. All right, everybody, I mean, I know why I'm picking my characters. I don't need to disclose that to the chat, but I think Shermie is a great roster addition. You know, just really great grappler. You know, you just love those characters that can really put the aggression on. I mean, Dinosaurs red. Ralph has a red headband. She's got red hair. I think it's, you know, perfect match made in heaven right there. Angel is also great choice. Also, you know, very strong grappler. You just pick grapplers. That's what you got to do. You said everybody has like a DP or a command grab, you know, just solid choices. Kukri is just weird. So, I mean, like, let's just play some Kukri too. But we are in the 4th game now between Decimo and El Rosa. And now it's Ralph on point. So completely changing up the order. And that's what I talked about earlier too. You know, we can play similar characters, put them in a different order to achieve different functions. And maybe El Rosa has figured something out about this matchup that Ralph can do early that maybe others can't. Like Joe and Ramon weren't able to pull off.
It's the normals come into play. It's just, okay, I'm gonna put a character out and they can just put out big buttons. But wait, that's more. It's like going, there's the clone with the meaty sand clone. And jump D, jump B, El Rosa with a commanding lead, just using those great buttons and rushing down really hard. Ralph's not gonna have a command with the other characters, but the way that controlled space makes it a little bit harder to get in on him. So you see the power of that Ralph's party with the cross up from Decimo. He's gonna get that corner carry up.
So continues the extension, and now, well, what a cheeky cross under, and El Rosa able to get the block, but the wall bounce. Trying to go for another mix-up. Good blocks from El Rosa, but it's too much. You have to be able to hold this next mix. And Angel is, if she closes out in the next 5 seconds, will be at full health, which is a great feeling, and that's exactly how we're feeling tonight, baby. Decimo evening it up. Gonna be even resources. We got ourselves one hell of a match. Winners finals, guys.
It's great for Decimo, all that. Not using really any resources there, so has a lot going against this Shermie. I like that. Run under and go for the jump. Avoiding maybe a wake-up command grab, speaking of grabs. Snatch into the super. Step on, those heels kind of hurt.
I mean, heels are definitely... You see those things? The stiletto? No, thank you. Not
painful.
A fan. No pain.
Too much. I mean, the cowboy boots on Angel is already a lot, but...
I'm good. I don't need that kind of evil in my life, Ricky Bobby. But as we continue forward, Shermie continues to put on the grappler pressure. This is just scrappy.
Get the combo. This one was too much, and Decimo taking advantage of that situation. Again, has the bar, air to air. Nice jump back.
Oh, the neutral jump.
It's a max mode. This should be close to being it.
Oh no, but the drop right there. But the chase down is continuing to come. What an EX! Are you able to kill here on the Shermie? No, but that was cheeky.
It's a good finish. Wow. They had the last hit there, yeah. That would be the fact that ender of the combo was enough to finish the job. Decimo, one character away, has to take out the purple dinosaur. Barney is the final block to keep El Rosa in. What a cross up. Angels jump C. MVP here, Decimo. He's gonna set up the jump back. It's in the corner now, but not scared. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh man,
I mix you, you mix me. I'm gonna take a bite for free with a great big hug. It's a mix for me and you. Barney's here to kill.
I'm sorry.
You almost had it. You almost had the landing. Unfortunately,
kill Decimo. There we go.
All right. You were right there.
Back to the match. I know. I dropped the ball, but the purple dinosaur definitely putting the hurt on. Dolores got other ideas. Down to the last character. El Rosa is putting the hurt on, taking a bite out of crime.
With her, bite out of crime all that much.
True.
It's scary though, because both pretty even here with the meter and everything. You don't have that nice, great cross up like Angel, so you gotta maybe earn your hit a little differently. These trades working out for El Rosa. Any hit. Oh gosh, they're just playing this position. Finds the DP, doesn't commit to anything more, but any hit from El Rosa can do the job.
Yeah, trying to find the hit, the sludge, trying to get the connection, guard cancel immediately. El Rosa knows the situation, knows the assignment. The tail whip, no, it wasn't. Oh, it is, yeah, it is right. I thought it dropped, but the dinosaur makes no mistakes. Final game. coming up now. El Rosa with the adaptation, changing the team twice now, paying off. And now it's in Decimo's court to see what adjustments can be made, if any. And I'm loving this. This is such a high-level match. No, just going straight back into it. Decimo says, not happening again. I'm taking you to the losers bracket, trying to sit pretty in grand finals. What a good set.
No surprises from Decimo. Just going to fight it out with a team that they've been doing so well with so far. But man, the El Rosa, the king of dinosaurs, the king for a reason, was the dominating factor yesterday for El Rosa. Today, it's just keeping them in. And just can't do anchor. Barton is looking strong. I like the starting out. And the Ralph, too. The Ralph, at one point, kept Kukri down. So that was another nice thing. It was Decimo bringing it back with the Angel. If he can get something going with Kukri, definitely I feel like he can bring this in, but it's already half-life gone off the force of just use the boot.
Ooh, yeah.
Boot, the standee, the big gut, the big boots.
Yeah, and I really like the standee. Wow, that was cheeky, same side. The usage of the boot from El Rosa has just been shutting down everything Decimo wants to do on his Kukri, making his approaches a lot less advantageous. But, you know, Decimo's still getting a lot of these good hits off the overhead. This is where the mix-up gets even more potent. Good challenge on the crouching normals, but now we're back to neutral where El Rosa is in control.
Okay, a little patience here from Decimo again. Jump C, though. We're going to see the finale here. Oh, nice tech. El Rosa patient here. Decimo gets tagged to jump B, finishes the round again. Ralph and these combat boots, they've seen plenty of battles and they're pumped up. KOF 15 is just kicking the crap out of Decimo. Decimo's Angel gets the overhead, the extra damage, not a lot, but starts the pressure.
Oh, and again, the EX does get called out there, not able to get anything off the reversal. Good backdash as well. And right now, Decimo trying to get this evened up, dealing with the Ralph excellently. You don't want to lose that much more health. You want to keep it clean. Not able to get the confirm off that hit. Now back into neutral again. The EX, no jump ins for you.
Oh, again, get the extra damage. You want to keep trying to finish the job. Does not work. You're gonna get a little bit of like, no, okay. There you go.
Okay,
At least that time, short hop, was able to block it. Decimo's gonna get a little bit of life back, but El Rosa happy to use up all those EXs, happy to cash out all that extra credit. Bring in the Shermie, you're gonna have that match again. See if Shermie can take out the Angel before King of Dinosaurs even comes into play.
Yeah, gonna continue to move forward, and now the Shermie is about to pop off. Hell, may not even get to play much longer. A lot of resources on deck, and it might be up to Dolores. One more touch will do it, and the trade is exactly what pays off.
Beautiful anti-air. Just waiting, patient, and now Decimo Dolores has 5 bars, has a dream. Shermie can't even see what she's doing, and she's still gonna come out on top. The way she can toss around everyone. Oh, that's fucking the overhead into max mode. The pressure's still there. Gonna be careful. The damage is necessary. The EX just to fly through. Might as well skip neutral if you don't want to play that game.
And right now, trying to keep that pressure in the corner. Great back throw to keep El Rosa stuck now. Again, so many resources available, but you have to make this quick as Decimo. You have to get as healthy as possible. Big damage right there on El Rosa, but the reversal. Oh, no. Ugh. One more touch, one more sequence. Wake up super.
Again, they're from El Rosa. Does a command grab at Whis. Goes over the top. Just maybe trying to catch Decimo. Little Hail Marys, but it's okay. Because the king has arrived to take the throne. King Barney is here to finish the job. Any one hit will do it. And any one hit with the slashes there, any one hit with the stance CD will finish the job. So El Rosa just has to fish. The Dinosaur has to go fishing, and Dolores doesn't have much of anything left unless she can find a nice hit into max mode. It's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be incredibly rough here as we see the match continue. Great guard cancel. El Rosa knows it'll only take one touch, and that's exactly what we saw. El Rosa, even though Decimo looked like they were in control, the trophy has been earned on El Rosa's side. Going up 3-2, going to be sitting in grand finals now. Wow, it is. You know, it's looking like history is repeating itself. El Rosa
my
sitting
man,
pretty.
Jake.
Yo.
What do we call that type of match, dude? When
That type of match?
When we go to the distance.
Oh, that's a WNF classic right there.
Dude, that's the Reynald. That's the Super Noon. What else? That's everybody that just last game, last round, double Lim, double Luigi.
Oh,
That's the 4 a.m. right there, bro.
ooh.
That's your JP, Chris CCH, Brian F online. Every match we've ever seen. That's the Alex Valle just got through the bracket with Blanca and reset, and then lost the last round or won at the last round. El Clasico.
The Thursday night fights? Yep.
Yeah, Thursday morning throwdowns.
Thursday morning
That's
throwdowns.
what,
There we go.
that is
Thursday
what that is
morning
called. Many of days, if we finished at 4 a.m. and I've gone to open up my coffee shop at 4:30, so I definitely feel that one. But I wouldn't trade it for anything. That was some good ass KOF.
You can't ask for anything better. This is what I want to see out of the first week. I want to see people go in the distance. I want to see these super close matches. I want to see people take it to the guy that won the tournament the day before. I want to see just that high competitiveness, and we're seeing that here. Decimo getting sent to the loser side. So El Rosa, though, looking to make that repeat start is the reign of terror, which I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. That was so good. And again, knowing that this is all possible finally for the first time with a new KOF tour. Seeing this amazing netcode in action, Mexico, or I know Rosa sometimes goes to Cali. I'm not sure where else he stays out of. But I know that, Chicago is definitely for Decimo. So seeing that kind of distance represented really well, no matter which way. And the matches look phenomenal for what it is. So I was just playing the betas and seeing how good that netcode was and feeling those good matches just makes me look forward to just the love and care that the team put to make that experience one of the best so far. And we're seeing it here.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see too, especially having the GGPO is a huge part of success that I think the game is going to have longevity for the future, especially with a lot of us just playing at home still. Locals haven't come back in full force in a lot of the world yet, so we're getting there, but it still needs more time. And right now, Huero is going to need some more time on defense. Paco's Leona has been so strong for the majority of the night, and we want to see how this character continues to shine as we move through this bracket.
We're playing a different game though. That King just big normals, getting those fireballs that went over the CD. Victory slash, give me that big V to get the W. We need two. We need one more V to get that W. So let's see, can Paco find another little hit? Nice crouch C, and then the jump to get the air-to-air. Huero started out with the King again. We saw them do an OCV with that King starting it out, and again, it's just one of those characters that brings that really cool fireball game that really makes it so you have to approach a bit differently, and he's so good at calling stuff out. So let's see how well Paco can challenge this.
Yeah, Paco right now trying to challenge back. We've seen great things from the Mai so far, but like we said, Huero was the only one to get that OCB tonight, with the King showing up incredibly strong. Paco now putting the hurt on with the Mai, catches with the fan. Big fan, approaching forward, but what an anti-air right there, slowing it down. King is just trying to chip away from Mai as much as possible. What a low profile, excuse me.
And look, they could crush those lows. Just going right over, and that was immediate. Okay, better hit, and the fan does it. All right, Paco taking out the King, took a bit of damage, took a little bit of licks, but at least you got one character out of there. That's one fun thing, right? King took out the first character, and then just happy to take chunks of Mai's life out, so when Mary comes in, she just needs a few good hits to seal the deal. There's that pressure, there's a command grab. Now Paco under fire.
Paco being put in the hurt, and we saw Blue Mary do excellent things earlier before. What a jump back, and now where it begins. You got to get as much damage on the line as Paco. What a great guard cancel. Doesn't want to deal with that Oki as well. What a dash under to be pushing into the corner. Still has a little bit of EX meter back. Decides to challenge and mash out, and the cross up connects. Paco getting slowed down even further by Huero, and now put down to their last character.
It crossed up a little bit easier because of the momentum move forward from the CD from Mai moving forward on the ground. Made that cross up perfect for Huero. So now it's going to be down to the Yuri here for Paco. Go Paco's last character. DP gets baited with the back dash. Let's cash out that damage. Bingo!
Nice. That is huge. Again, has 2 more EX to work with. And everything's coming up Huero right now. As I say that, Yuri, this is some of the first Yuri we've seen in the last 2 games from Paco. So I want to see what Huero is able to do.
Oof.
And not much left, but the magic pixel. Wow!
But the dodge, the call out with the command grab, and the uppercut immediately beating off the crouch D. Huero getting just a little bit extra damage for going down. Just said, hey, I'm going to reversal you. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die scrapping. You're just not going to get a chip out, nothing like that. So just, again, Huero always knowing to pull out these last little things and making it work. And now Iori just needs to touch once. One overhead, one close C, whatever the case. Could have been even DP Super could have done it. That should be here.
Yeah, very good from Huero. Like you said, 1 touch, 1 confirm, 1 shot, 1 kill. And Iori had a mission and achieved it excellently. First game going over to Huero. And even though Paco was put on the back burner for a good majority of that match, still able to get to the Iori at the end. So making Huero work for it. I want to see some more activity on the side of Leona, though, because it felt like King really dismantled everything Paco wanted to do when that was one of the strong points from Paco's gameplay. So I need to see the adjustment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's like one of those things of like, Huero is not giving the Leona what other players have been giving it. It's not really like, he's not really disrespecting it in ways that are going to let Paco get free damage. Huero is just, I'm going to play that proper space. I'm going to make it so if you want to open me up, you don't have to just get in there with like the CD, and you see that, the blowback, getting these hits, King in the corner here, but even just a fireball, then the slide, look at that space that Huero created. That's just the mark of a master. Ooh, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, like you were saying, the mark of a master is now showing up on the other end. Paco popping off on the Leona. Exactly what I wanted to see is coming up. That was explosive from Paco.
That was so good. Just those blowbacks, that's right. We saw a lot of those, and it's characters that can cash out damage from that is so nice. You see Paco fishing for it, getting those hits, it adds up. Blue Mary already out. Command grab is looking like Huero doing this trademark pressure. Jump CD is really good. Nice throw and just onslaught.
Pressure continues to come out, and what we saw from Huero before is getting slowed down now, but you know, while Huero's down, not out, we saw what this Blue Mary was able to achieve before, especially with the resources now, and Paco has to try to escape this corner, has to try to utilize the tech options excellently, and there we go, big counter hit. And only 30 seconds left on the clock, so any of this damage is going to stick on Huero now. Oh. No,
That's not a way to do it. That was Huero saying, okay, it's your turn. It's your turn, have that turn. And go Paco with the Moon Slash, took it and paid the price. I like that from Huero again. It's just dangling the carrot on the stick. It's like, come on, you can get it. You can get it, but you never get it right.
Yeah, definitely a rough situation. But, oh, big punish. Yep.
Enough bar here. Gets to reset instead. Get patient. Nice, confirm. EX doesn't quite work out. Punish here.
Oh, yep, nice. And that's going to be a dead Blue Mary right there. Very good patience from Paco. And now full health against the lone Iori on the side of Huero. Looking much more confident from the previous game.
Yeah.
You know, we are going to go to, I think we're going the distance with this one. I'm not going to lie.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Iori with the Rekkas, getting the pressure, nice safe jumps. Again, you don't have so much reversals from a lot of these characters, so you either commit to a super, which you don't have anything for Paco, so you gotta kind of just wait it out and hope you can get free. Best chance here. Set back to neutral. Has an opportunity. But nice crouch A to Rekkas again. OTG, extra damage, more pressure on. It's just working out every which way. Huero's bringing this back.
Yeah, Huero doing a fantastic job so far. You know, the comfort that is Iori is showing up huge here because, like we said, Mai was able to get to that full health situation in that round, but Iori evened it right back up, and we're down to last character. Potentially set point for the Huero right now. Miss Iori. Like, there's nothing that matches comfort on a character. When you're able to play something, and it's like you said, it's like riding a bike. I think Huero's more than riding the bike, all right? He's leading the race right now.
He is winning the Tour de France right now. And that's the power of Iori. Iori's a KOF character that has stayed consistently the same, except for like one game where it really changed. Oh wait, here comes damage from Paco. He's gonna get the extension with the anywhere juggle on the even flip throw. And now we see the EX dive. Does the part work out? Big hit from Huero. Oh, but the Maximo cancel is gonna finish the job and go Paco. Beautiful hit, confirm. Or maybe just gone for it anyway, doesn't matter. Maximo cancels through, gets the hit. Doing it for the gram. Yuri bringing it 1-1. And now it's such a cool thing that it works around. Like her having like a Kuma style demon flip is so cool.
Yeah.
Because she has like the you know, that bounce you see off the ground off the EX. She has the dive kick she can do from it. It's really scary. But just having a grab that even if you just air to air somebody with like a jump light attack with a jump A or B and you're able to go into the flip, you'll still get a grab. It's just cool to see a lot of moves like that in KOF, that as long as they're airborne, the move will catch. And it's really fun.
I love that flexibility that you can utilize in moves, because it gives you that sense of creativity that's unmatched, I would say. It's a good thing to see. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, Paco.
A big jump to confirm already to start and just adding up a lot of damage already. Even using the bar, I like that option. Paco's again going in control of this match.
That's what we want to see from Paco. Paco has had their best games when they get the mileage on the Leona. And same thing for Huero. Huero has been doing fantastic when the King's alive. So I think it's a battle of the points here. And it could go either way at this point.
Ooh. Really close. Good pressure. Getting a little bit of extra chip. Slide. But the 2D up the sweep. Good range on that. Go Paco. Staying alive in the point wars. So already making it good here. Now we can play that, you know, patient game, see if they can wear down Blue Mary, but Huero with onesies making hits. Oh, I like that. Use that bar. Use those EXs. Get Blue Mary out of the sky. Oh, the wake up button is the challenge. Nice. Into the meat super. Huero ran forward, maybe trying to catch something, didn't work out. And there's that respect from Paco.
Yeah, Huero can still feel really comfortable here. Oh, no! That was cheeky. That was cheeky as hell right there. It's not my whiff. This is the smell of the game. Hold this uppercut. That's rough. I never whiff. I never whiff anything. I never whiff. No. I am never punishable. That's just Huero where you think you got me, but damage was still there though. That's mine coming out a little bit of life lead. It has a little bit of bar, but there's that pressure, that jump CD from Blue Mary. Such a good hitbox on it. And now we're just putting on the mix, we're putting on the command grabs, we're putting pressure. Finally, Paco gets out, but at what cost? Yeah, this is gonna be hard. Wow, but nice challenge. Not able to get the full confirm afterwards though. Paco fighting for their life right now, but Blue Mary is popping off Huero, going to be spending the resources. Are you able to kill here? Most definitely. Oh, it's gonna be so close. No, not able to get another extension here, but the air to air, calling to jump out. Great awareness from Huero. And now Paco left on one last character. Let's see. Is Yuri gonna be able to do it? Akumura. So, is it Sakuma? No. Sakuma? Yeah, let's go with Sakuma.
Oh my god, the DP going through the fireball like that. Sweep blocked, but it's still like Huero's just like, you're not hitting me. I'm gonna swing back and make it count. Even the far C, just nothing's working. Command grab. Ooh, we're Mia with the life lead. Big hit, has so much bar. Can just take it to go Paco. Oh, again! DP again! No, you cannot punish me. I will not allow it. Okay, wait a minute. Oh no, but the dash though doesn't get the max mode.
All right, the demon flip fireballs are coming through. All right, this is Sakuma we're talking about. Yuri trying to get the hit here. Great challenge on the roll. Not able to get a full confirm though. Stays plus there. And now Paco running low on resources, running low on time. Huero looking to potentially move on to the losers finals of the bracket. The air to air. More interactions will do it. One more touch. Huero's trying to close it out now. Does it get the hit? And Paco has another chance against Yuri, but Yuri's gonna have 3 bars here. This is terrifying.
It's gonna be spooky. You get a smidgen of life back, but Yuri with any kind of hit, anything here. Bargy, the big button. Yuri stable. Rop ain't the only one putting those boots in people's teeth. And now Paco figures this out. Taco the trade. The guard cancel, though, you don't even get an opportunity to start playing that game. I like him using the bar extensively like this.
Oh, but the big cross up, exactly the same side, but no, the wake up. Such a good option from Huero right there. And the thing that's hard there too for Paco is that chip definitely became a huge factor that you have to pay attention with. So you have to go all cylinders ahead. You have to guess correctly every single time because you're running out of health. If you take any more chip damage from fireballs, you're gonna die anyways. And Huero closes it out in a pretty convincing fashion. Good stuff to Huero. Going to be moving on now to fight Decimo. And this is rough. Like, Decimo was close to beating El Rosa, and I know Decimo wants that run back, and you got to run back to Maturino as well. One code is left available. There's 1,000 of you here. If that's less than 1% of you, if less than 1% of you can't press that code, I want to see it go down right now. Like, I want Valle to refresh this page, and if that code's not gone, I'm taking all your channel points. All right, I have that pound. I'm gonna do it. That code better disappear.
Hey,
I want to see that.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
If we reach one code, if somebody claims that code, I'll drop it. I'll drop $100.
Oh, the code's gone.
Oh,
That's
well,
it?
I gotta do what I gotta do. All right.
That's crazy. See, look at chat. Look
Boom.
at chat. I know how to yank your
It said
arm.
done.
I know how to pull your arm.
That was
real
quick.
hard.
All right, give me a second. Give me a second.
Drop in a hundo for all y'all here on week 1 of King of Fighters 15. Thank you all for using up those codes. Thank you all for supporting Wednesday Night Fights and supporting all of these players. You are putting, food on the table for them because this is a new era of King of Fighters. People are coming out swinging. It's going to be big and beautiful. And if you're looking forward to it, remember the game fully releases tomorrow, the 17th. PC release. I'm in the waiting room. I'm excited for PC to come out and give it a shot on there. People have the early access from the deluxe version, but everyone else like me, ready and waiting for the standard version. Our time is coming soon, so let's get ready for a long weekend of King of Fighters.
Yeah, it's gonna be a super fun weekend of King of Fighters. I'm sad. I'm gonna be busy, so I don't get to really dive in, but I'm gonna be diving in as much as I can here. We've got Decimo versus Huero now. Huero rocking the kukri. Wait a minute. Huero has. Wait, no. It was wasn't it?
It's Decimo's team is the Kukri, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, the names were switched. I was so confused. I was like,
There's the thing about Huero is he brings out the ladies, and Iori comes along for the ride too, because that's like the main man. But
okay, that's good.
That was like okay. Kukri, the spooky Kukri, we got this even the spooky stage too. There's so many beautiful stages.
I mean, it's Mr. Sandman. I mean, you have to, when you lab combos for this character, you gotta just bum.
He's not here to give you a dream, though. It's all about giving
No, he's to ruin your dreams.
Do not have any dreams. He's putting sand in your dreams.
We don't like
overhead. There's nice roll. Really avoiding any kind of thrown pressure from that. Really keeping Decimo from moving as much as he was doing in other matches. And this is how we started things off. This is the big run back.
Yeah, wow. Huero is doing fantastic so far. And again, it's a run back into another potential run back. Huero wants to defeat Decimo to say, I should have been there the whole time. But Decimo is showing why they had control in the first set anyways. And it's looking close on this point war right here. Is King going to be able to do it? It's down to a last touch. One last interaction, and there it is. Decimo rolls right under the fireball, and Huero gets poked out. Great decision making from Decimo.
That was really nice. Just the roll, knowing that was going to fireball to come through, and just the command grab. Huero just jumping at the round start, getting that hit, and now that jump. CD's coming through. Oh, the punish on the DP. Huero challenging something that wasn't there. Big damage.
Wow.
All that from Decimo without having any resources. Granted, she's going to get a lot of that back, but man, that was so cool from Decimo. Just how much damage Kukri can get with just the X's is outstanding.
Yeah, Kukri is just pumping out damage. I know that there's a couple different extensions that I've seen online where off of crouching short normal, like a light, he gets a full stun if he has the right resources. So even if you don't get that with just the X's, the fact that he can pull that off, it's not something a lot of characters can do. Kukri is very strong And that's what we're also seeing from the Blue Mary on Huero's side. Just very strong play overall. Not really having to utilize the most resources in the world to save for Yori. But this is going neck and neck, back and forth right now. Decimo does have a little bit of a meter advantage. And, you know, it's kind of baiting Huero in, saying, all right, you have to make the approach. You're the one who has to make this risky decision. I'm okay playing full screen. And finally, you know, getting these little pokes here and there, but Decimo was playing so incredibly surgical, just playing away, waiting for Huero to make a mistake.
Take him, incremental damage though. Watch out. Oh, wait, the quick run through the little vanish. Oh, snatch out of the sky. And then, I like that. As Decimo goes for the sneaky cross through again. Extra damage. Now just has to be careful as Huero's trying to find something. Wow. Just jump over DP, catching you pressing buttons. Super! Oh my god, it's just enough there with the chat. And that was just a call out with the just jump in command grab. Damn. It just, oh my god, that worked out so well. Huero knew what he was doing. He was like, I'm gonna cash out. This is gonna work. You're being patient. Oh, beautiful hit into the DP. Just the Iron Maiden, the Mud Maiden, getting trapped up. She learned everything she knew from watching Gaara and Naruto. She might not be equipped with sand, but she's got a lot of fun things going on.
The Mud Maiden. Kukuri is definitely looking like Gaara, Edgelord. And then you have the Mud Maiden, Dolores. I can't. Yori definitely trying not to get dirty. All right, you see these red pants?
Oh, he dresses too nice. He does it too nice to want to get mud on it. You know, everyone's gonna have to go.
Oh no.
Tene, big damage into the climax. Hey, have you heard the song "Welcome to the Black Parade" by My Chemical Romance? No, then die.
Oh my god, Lee closes it down, and now Huero one touch away, one interaction from ending this, but max mode has been activated on the side of Decimo. This can get terrifying quickly. 3 bars still left to use. Ooh, big activation! Oh, wow. Climax coming out as well. This is going to be so close. And we said the clothes don't want to get dirty, but Decimo's got other ideas. And it is enough! 40 hits on the Billboard charts. Decimo, the Mud Maiden.
Slinging damage, slinging blood, and serving up good looks. Decimo brought it back with that just beautiful hit off of the stance D into max mode, and you just kiss Huero Astamia's life goodbye. Sent Yori to the cleaners to the watch the Tene. I hope he has some quarters because it's going to take a lot to get that crap out of his nice clothes.
I mean, damn. Raph, have you ever been to Dairy Queen? They have a blizzard. It's called the Mud Pie Blizzard, right? That's what I'm calling that climax art now. It's the Mud Pie Blizzard, all right? She took a trip to Dairy Queen, got herself some ice cream. Yori wasn't invited. He just gets the melted ice cream at the end. But very good stuff from Decimo with the confirm at the end. All it takes is one max mode into the climax, and that's exactly what they were looking for. So good stuff. And now, Huero, you don't want to lose to the same person. You don't want to get double jeopardy. That's one of the worst feelings in the world. So Huero trying to fight as hard as they can. They lost the point war the last time, and right now it is dead even once again. The Kukri definitely partying hard.
Yeah, very sneaky. Good way of doing it. You saw it was a huge comeback though.
Oh no!
Big punish. Nothing huge though. Had some meter to maybe cash it out, but didn't opt for that. Huero now with still a small lead. Has all the space to play the king with just the just the air venom strikes. Just being patient here, not letting Decimo get too much space in or get a punish.
Into the corner, the Kukri trying to escape. Nice guard cancel out. But now still trying to find. Oh, any leverage again. Dead even, but the quick confirm into the spin to win, baby. Let it rip.
Beautiful punish. That slide barely missed the mark. And Decimo was ready with the light attack into the full combo. And again, the Kukri just staying alive to start it out. You mentioned Decimo winning these point wars. It really does pay off. And then hit into the EX. We're going to go take a quick ride to the corner. Put some sand in their sneakers. It ain't going to be pretty.
Yep, there we go. I love that safe poke option. We can bring it up over and over again. Even though there is some sand in the sneakers, she'll have to clean them out real quick in between the rounds.
But now almost dead even life-wise and meter. So these matches have been dead even like most of the night, especially between these two. So excited to see that it's just this close once again. And as well, it's never your turn. Always my turn. All right. Huero says no.
I love that, Decimo is more than happy to keep putting on these pressures, so it's a good check until you get hit. Like, even then, just not even waiting it out. Just, I'm just going to do it. You want to be pressing buttons like this, not going to work. Full confirm. It's going to have a super just in case. No, decides to just get the snatch, break the ankle, and try to finish the job without using any much more. I love it.
Again!
Just the neutral jump B, and it's a thing of beauty. It's like, you didn't hit me before I landed. You're not gonna catch me. I'm just gonna DP because you're pressing too many buttons. You think it's your turn, but it is always Huero's turn at all times. Nice confirm off of the guard cancel roll to get the punish.
Very good, but we've seen the Mud Maiden come out on top before Dolores. Be trying to make this happen on the side of Decimo, but Huero has been in control on this Blue Mary. Still a lot to work for. Good amount of max. Yeah. Ooh.
That is 2 bars down for Decimo if you can't find a hit here.
Yeah, no hit down. Yep, that's a rough spend right there. Still possible to come back, but it's going to be a lot harder than previously mentioned. Now, gets the knockdown once again. The puddle comes out, not able to get much off of it. 2 bars is available. Ooh, this is going to be big. Potentially going to be able to kill. Yes. And now Decimo is the second least on life. Not going to have a lot of resource to work with. 2 bars on the side of Huero's Iori. But it's not over.
Never over in a game like KOP. You've seen Decimo bring this back. May not have all the resources like last time, but getting hit either way. Starting to tag on the damage. Starting to put that mud back on Iori's clothes. But you're going to cancel out. You're going to move for the super cancel. And we're going to finish the job and tie it up 1-1. Just a Tene.
Yeah, now 1-1 on the board again. This is losers final, so we are 3 out of 5 here. Man, if I wasn't lying, we're going final game, final round. We'll see you guys Thursday morning. We are definitely going the distance, but it's great. This is what I love to see. The fact that the game is this highly competitive early on, and it's not in a way. It's not in a way that we're seeing like inexperienced from players, so they're not optimizing.
Exactly.
No, they're
great
challenging
players,
each other,
making each other, calling each other out so well, and just amazing back and forth. I mean, this is a lot on the line too. I mean, we already saw the Maturino codes get used up. We saw a missed pop of Alex Baya drop in a hundo and whatever else y'all are donating. So they really want to get these further into that bracket, into that top 3.
Exactly. Want to get into the money right there. Woo, tricky sand clones. I want to say shadow clones. My apologies, but it's just so ingrained in me now. Spin to win. I love this hit. This character's so wacky. Like, what do you mean? Look at him go! Look at him go!
Wait, does it never end?
You're dead!
Send in the clones!
Send in the clones!
Just Huero waking up with the button, but the clone's like, I got you, homie. Oh man, that's the best round we've seen from Decimo so far. The Kukri been one of the stars of this show. It's just so crazy. I can't say it's slippery because it's sand, but it's just the way he goes around. Oh my god, I got DP'd anyway. Huero's, yeah, your chicanery, your trickery don't matter.
I mean, think about it this way, all right? Everybody's all worried in their life as a kid about quicksand. They never interact with it. Well, Kukri's here to remind you the terrors, okay? If you try to move around, you're just going to keep sinking. And right now, I've got this sinking feeling in my stomach that Huero is falling apart. Decimo might give us our second OCV of the night. Convincingly in control right now. This is the Sandman.
Enter Sandman.
Enter Sandman,
He's
baby.
coming.
He's coming for you. Oh, Lord, he's coming.
Teleport through. Nice wake up C. That, but it's great at anti-airing and getting a throw. Big jump in. All right, Huero with the tried and true Yoriyagami. Simple safe jumps. Easy pressure. Punish on the Rekuzo. Cash out with the Sanko Crusher.
Oh, great challenge on the teleport that time. But again, big hit confirmed with the EX. It's only half the bar, so continues to go in the mix-up. You might get that OCV on the board. 50% is left. You cannot make any more mistakes, but no, he should die here. Not enough. Oh, that was huge. That was huge. All right, Ori's showing signs of life. But you gotta get through 2 full health characters. This is rough.
Gotta get 2 full health characters. Huero has 3 bars to at least maybe get through the Angel, but Angel just needs to get one good thing going. And it gives Decimo 2-1. Still has to win 3 to get through, but Huero's gonna scrap. Not gonna make it easy. Has a DP ready on deck, and those DPs have worked out really well. And you have the frame trap too. The cute stuff, but Decimo's happy with any of these trades.
Yeah, exactly. As long as he continues to wiggle away at this life, whittle away, it is going to look great. One more touch will do it. Anything. You can go for any safe poke. Gotta think about chipping. There it is. The short hop forward gets the job done. Decimo up 2-1 now. And Huero. He's got to make an adjustment. What a great character, right? Angel. Oh, look at the little heart. The emote too. Yes, definitely day 1 main for me. I'm sorry, it must be done.
You have to.
King of Fighters, day 1.
She mixes too hard for you not to want to go for it. I wholeheartedly understand. You want to have you want to break your fingers. You want to get that early pain. So make sure you stretch your hands because she's gonna make you work for it. But it is so much fun to do and put your opponents in these little mini cutscenes and looking good while doing it. So that's what I love to see.
Definitely gotta be. Yep, it's
such a fun character. I'm glad they brought her back in 14.
It's a priority.
15 as well.
The question here, gentlemen.
Yes.
Is this game good enough to alternate platforms bi-weekly? So 1 week PSN, the next week Steam. I don't know, man. It feels like it. Not many people are complaining about the PSN version. I'm pretty sure until like the frame differences, if it's even off 1 frame,
Yeah, I think that's going to be the deciding factor.
Yeah, it's like when the science comes in, but they don't know, so people are just playing and having fun with it right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so.
and I think that's kind of true for King of Fighters mostly. It's always playing by feel most of the time, so it's not anything like so precise sometimes. So we'll see.
Yeah, I definitely like that sentiment too. Every person I've talked to about playing KOF, they say, "Oh no, I just play." Like it's not they're not talking to me about frames, not talking to me about anything. They are just playing the game and like feeling it out. So
we're always playing the Athena game, so Leto Asamiya with the Athena Asamiya. 1 character switch, trying to make it count. Didn't want to stick to Boomerang here, so it's gonna be stuck with Athena. But you got the name Asamiya. You don't put a character's name in yours if you don't feel like they can carry the torch. But Decimo with some big damage, and again, the Sandman does not care for your psycho powers.
Yeah, you gotta do something with your namesake right there. And we're not seeing the pressure coming out of Athena. And we were talking about comfort. Comfort is one of the biggest things that you want to do in order to make yourself like feel confident in this matchup. But Decimo is definitely putting Huero in the uncomfortable zone. You cannot make any more mistakes. Do not lose this character. Don't make a switch just to fall apart. Right now, Huero fighting back. And their heart is psycho power. But no!
I got sand power! The sand wave!
Looking like Dale Gribble. Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
Dang it, Athena. If you use that pocket sand one more time, I'm gonna kick you right off my screen. Right there. Decimo definitely showing up big right here. 2-1 lead. Got rid of the Athena right now. King in the middle. Has a little bit more meter to work with now. But Kukuri is cooking.
With the flip. I love it. Just do a flip. Just do a flip. That's it. Beats everything. Just flip around.
One more touch will get the job done. Nice double roll, but King gets the throw afterwards. Huero looking strong.
Yeah, this is Athena got some damage in, got her licks. You have a king with water. So you're gonna see how Huero plays it with having more resources. So maybe using a little bit more reversals, or we'll see if he catches up some big damage. But already getting some good hits on King. Or sorry, on help with the cross up. Big start for Decimo. Are you gonna use that meter for something? Or are you gonna just keep the mix going? Nice roll out.
Yeah, I really like that roll right there. No chase down. But yeah,
Now 3 bars on deck, which means any touch could potentially kill from the other side. It's just if you want to spend it to get the job done. But right now, Huero in control, not letting any of the approaches from Decimo work out. No jumping, no running forward. The guard cancel finally skips the corner, but jumps right back in. And now the cross up. This is huge. Are you going to spend it to cash out? Are you going to take King down right now? That is the question. Another half bar spent on the EX, into the wall bounce, into the super, the level 2. Should be enough here. Oh, yes.
Oh,
Last
nice.
hit.
Beautifully done, using the resources perfectly to remove King off the screen. And now we got just the Ori 5 bars, but that's a lot for Huero. All these resources can easily turn the tide if Decimo is not careful. It's gonna be safe to Taco though. I got my own cross-ups. So scary. As Decimo just wanted to get hits in. Anything to get some damage. Anything to make Iori not have full life going into the last characters, which is looking like a reality in just a moment. But wait, Decimo, little hits. He's pushing to the corner. It's not quite through yet. The Rekka's just trying to catch, and the fireball does it. Couldn't stick landing. The purple stuff comes through, and we're going to what is Huero's last hope. Iori has to make it past Dolores to keep on going. Both characters with full life, as even as it gets.
Rough and big start for Decimo right there. Still 4 bars on the side of Huero, which means there's even more opportunity to confirm. There's even more opportunity to extend. But now, oh, this is where the party starts now, getting the extension using 1 EX bar. Now the grab as well. This is going to be huge. Decimo gotta be able to hold off on the pressure. Great back dash to escape the Iori pressure. Oh, nice! The cross-up low into the max mode. Is this climax going to kill it? If most.
Make it rain. We'll see. How hard is it? How hard is it raining right now? How? That's it. Oh my God! The beautiful thing that was off of a light starter, a crouching light starter off of the empty cross-up. That's how far into the bag of tricks Decimo had to go to open that up against Huero. Went for empty cross-up low into full damage.
That was
With slaying all of that mud all over. Someone in chat said chocolate rain, and you have your DQ Mud Blizzard. I got chocolate rain is perfect.
that's
Chef,
godlike.
I like it.
I love it. You know, birds of a feather flock together. We got to use our own terms for it. Like we said, we saw some birds earlier in the dinosaurs on the screen. So it's going to be exciting to see how the dino shapes up against Decimo. You know, we get the rematch now. It's going to be El Rosa versus Decimo. Good stuff to Huero, though. Huero showing up third. That is no small feat. But Decimo is a vendetta against El Rosa right now. And I've got a vendetta against anyone not contributing to the match arena. We're all out of codes now. Valle put in $100. It means that they're fighting for $114 in this payout split right now. There's still some Twitter quests on the side, so please make sure you're doing that. If you have a little bit more that you can contribute, please do so. We want these players to be paid out for this fantastic King of Fighters we've been able to witness today. The game does get its full release starting tomorrow for us undeluxe version owning plebs. So maybe you know, if you've gotten yourself a deluxe code, you can contribute back a little bit to the players who are showing you how to do it at the top level, because that's what we want to see. Support the community, support everybody that's getting in on the action. And I don't honestly, in true WNF fashion, I feel like we're gonna go to the distance. We're gonna get a grand finals reset, final game, final round. The other part of me thinks El Rosa is just gonna body Decimo.
Do you think the King of Dinosaurs is going to make it happen?
Oh yeah.
You think the King is going to come through and prevent any kind of thing going? Because I mean, I understand. I can see that. El Rosa's on a tear, and I'm sure all the Guilty Gear players who are waiting to play in their top 8 are like, please.
Select members.
Yeah, it's definitely time.
Please no. But King of Fighters, will not cater to no one. We'll see what happens here in this grand final. El Rosa's been just a treat to watch. Him and Decimo are so fun. They bring so much life to these characters. That's just a taste of what y'all be able to experience once you get to their level.
Yeah, and the thing that's cool here too, because El Rosa already had the first set, the first winners final set as knowledge. We're starting right off on the Ralph Shermy dinosaur. Like we we have learned what we feel comfortable on. We were able to get 2 games in a row on that squad, and Decimo is the one who's going to have to make adjustments now. Or maybe if Decimo gets the read here, you know, El Rosa will have to make the adjustments. But Barney was definitely eating good in the last set. And we are going into our potential last set of the night. Grand finals of WNF's first King of Fighters 15 tournament. Is Decimo and the Kukri, the Sandman himself, going to be able to make this comeback and the reset? Or is El Rosa going to show us the power of D?
The big boots are here to start out. We saw how effective it was against Kukri, which is these big normals to keep Kukri in check. Even his trades, happy to take them, but Decimo is playing at a high speed right now. He's kicked it up a notch, he's going to 11. All these challenges, cashing out the bar even, with just to put Rock in the corner. Blocks the nuke. And then the overhead at the end. And that Decimo is playing so fast. He is just trying to outrun El Rosa here. And that's a fast track to getting a reset if you can just play at that speed or El Rosa's not ready. Oh my god, cross up off of the teleport. Getting more extra damage again, just flip-flopping. Okay, finally, Rosa wakes up with it.
Nice connection down. Pressure, but Decimo has other ideas, and it feels like, you know, I was talking about El Rosa. Watching Decimo. Decimo, I'm sorry if you can hear me now. I apologize. Well, I'm looking forward to your 6-0. You're doing fantastic. We're going to see potentially another OCV here on the side of Decimo. This Kukri is warmed up and ready to go. All right, the quicksand. I can't get out. Oh!
Armor command grab is going to put aside. He's going to shift the momentum. Wake up throw, though, from Decimo. Not afraid to grab the grab. And then finally hit X, get that damage, get that corner carry. Pressure's on. We're getting close to the OCD. And Decimo's Kukri. Again, this is, to me, their star character. And it is showing here in Grand Finals as El Rosa finally gets a big hit. He's going to be able to get to OTG, put him in the corner, and now setting up the mix-up. Overhead, max mode. Let's finish the job.
Enough to kill, but wow! No. Big counter hit.
I like that. I like using that button, catching a jump or a backdash. The King has stopped the OCVs, but Angel is here. And Decimo just, again, trying to be aggressive. Finds the roll through to super cancel. Let's see that big damage, girl. Ooh. And now it's all down to this. Is El Rosa gets grabbed, and that was game 1. I looked at my watch, and that was as fast as you can go. Let's see how much steam Decimo has to play at this pace, and let's see if El Rosa might switch it up to match that speed, or I'm curious what the response will be.
Right back into the match, no waiting there. So going to be exciting to see here exactly what adjustments we get on the side of El Rosa, because that looked immaculate from Decimo. That it didn't look like there was really an opportunity to change the outcome that we just witnessed. El Rosa just fell apart at every step of the game. But now going into the second game, hopefully going to figure out some more options with Ralph. Decimo trying to upset the current reigning champ of KOF off of the exhibition. So
the week 1 champ.
The week 1 champ.
We're fighting to be the best in week 1. So I understand. El Rosa has that right now on lock, but Decimo is trying to steal from him.
It's a title you can only get once.
Wait, top CD. Pressure's on. There's the dive, and there's the throw to get the little punish there. Wake up buttons from El Rosa. Get that damage with the Galactica Phantom. And now just trying to push through a little bit more even in the first game, but Decimo. Watch out. Grab. Nice. El Rosa sitting pretty. Good life lead. Big buttons. Shouldn't be too long now before we see Angel enter the fray, I feel.
Yeah, still, I mean, Decimo is fighting back, utilizing all of the timer right here. And great throw tech, not falling out just yet, but these pokes continue to come through on the side of Rosa. Oh, one more touch will do it, and there it is. Only a little bit of health is going to be gained back on the side of Rosa, but already winning the point war. That's much better than the last game.
Yeah, Yeah, again, it's just how fast, how much these matches can change on a dime. Oh, the vanish, gotta watch out.
Ooh. Oh my god, I got mixed out of my boots.
Hey, you're DBFC player, you should be used to this.
No. This is faster, all right? Vanish isn't that good. Here's the thing. Vanish isn't that good as an offensive option in Dragon Ball. This, I'm getting schmixturized, all right? She just disappeared, but it's actually cheeky and right. Sorry. El Rosa not having a great time with on the hill. I can't even say her name right now. I'm a little tired. Sorry,
You'll
guys.
get there.
Did you
You'll
say
get
her
there. You
her
said it.
disappearance
On hell.
was cheeky? Go ahead, man.
You knew what you said. You knew what you said.
I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about, all right?
This
I don't know what you're talking about.
This matchup is the epitome of cheeky. And it is Decimo, with the cheek ahead. And this is big though. Wait, Rosa, nice damage in the corner. And I like that pressure. Again, it's funny when you have like a grapple that you're not really just mixing up into a grab. You're just going in, the grab is extra, and then let's confirm. Big damage again, and now we get not a lot of pressure, but it definitely put Rosa on the back foot.
Yeah, Rosa now in a position back on the dinosaur anchor, and you gotta make Vi happy. We want to see the climax from on Hill, but it hasn't been coming out. We're only seeing the level 2, so shame on you, Decimo. Shame on you. We gotta procure that ultimate content. El Rosa gonna show us how to do it with the dinosaur right now. Okay, walking. Wow, great challenge. Nice. Into the max mode. This extension is huge. Oh no, the drop right there.
Command grab. Got cheeky with it. Try to reset. Didn't work. Oh no. Dino, go home. Reset off the high. And then the 2-hit jump in with one more hit. Can do it. And the grab. All right, Decimo up 2-0. One game away from resetting in grand finals and knocking El Rosa down a peg. Angel, we haven't even seen Dolores yet in this set. El Rosa slowly working his way through the team to try to get to that last character. It's just not quite working out, and we're going back to the lobby to refresh, reset, and maybe make a little bit of changes.
Yeah, I think as El Rosa, you gotta take a step back and figure out how to slow down Decimo right now, because there are no brakes on this train. Yeah, staying with the same squad, same order, maybe just taking a second to think, but we might get a reset quickly.
Yeah, anything goes. I do like that. Just slow it down. It might be online, but you have your right to take a step back, refresh, slow the pace down. Because remember, Decimo is playing so fast here. El Rosa was matching it a little bit, definitely did a lot better with the Ralph there, had some good stuff. I think Shermie is probably the thing that's hurting the most for the most part. It's getting like some things here and there, but it's not really like as commanding as his other two characters can be. So we'll see if the Shermie pick turns into anything else to help bring him back into this.
Yeah, exactly like you said, and it's hard because Decimo has been in like commanding control this entire time and hasn't even gotten hit to the Dolores yet in this set. Yeah, it was Kukuri dominance the first game, and then Angel dominance the second game. El Rosa just hasn't had like answers for either when it looked so good on the winner's side. Now maybe
So violent. He has to be off screen. It was too violent. We couldn't even show you that. Sorry.
Not allowed. This man is quite literally punching explosions.
Hey, gets Kukri out with Ralph looking mighty healthy. Ralph, every time he gets sent back to the bench, eats his wheeze, gets back a little stronger. But now here comes problem number 2 on Hell. Can El Rosa use the big guns to keep her in check? Gets a small hit. Doesn't want to catch up the meter, but wake up throw from Decimo. Party time. Oh, not ready for the 2-hit jump in. The double overhead off that.
Big damage, uses the other EX and into the level 2. Again, no climax, sorry Rye. It's not gonna happen, it's not on cards. The 9th KO comes out just as good. A lot of health gonna be recovered here from Decimo. And
It's looking like a potential 3-0 right here. But again, it is even, so El Rosa has a very good chance of getting a game on the board.
That's true, but ready to corner off that at least. Command grab though from El Rosa. Getting some pressure, but Decimo again with the wake up throw is not falling for any kind of tricks or letting El Rosa get that pressure. And the low meaty, little bit of damage, but it adds up as now Decimo has the bar to cash out to something really huge if they get another hit. It's just El Rosa just trying to figure out what he can make happen here.
And El Rosa, like, this is finally an option, but no! Off the max mode. That is a huge error right now. You know, you have to use the rest of this quick mode. Not able to really make anything out of that. Decimo is still in such control. One more mix up the chase down on the backdash. So much pressure coming out. Rosa needs to escape, but there is no space. There is no escape. Decimo is here to play. And is trying to even this up to one last set for the night real fast. Dinosaur, come on. It's not Barney this time. I think that's the problem. The color needs to be.
I think so. That might be it. He's still the king though, and with the resources on deck and the potential here for El Rosa to make this nice. Ooh, got some moves, but Angel does too, and I love that. Using the quick run through to get out of the corner here. It's just Decimo on top of everything, getting extra damage, making it so that Dinosaurs not gonna get a lot of life back if he takes out Angel. Oh, cross up, beautiful hit. Not a full combo, but it's adding up.
Oh, that is huge from El Rosa. Gonna have so much resource now. This is definitely doable. Dinosaur, the king, El Rosa. You know, putting this character on anchor, definitely a strong decision, but there at that Dolores with 5 bar. This is scary.
Both players have access to a huge amount of damage. One good combo from El Rosa, one max mode cancel here from Decimo can do it, so we're just seeing both players are fishing for that single hit. Double C doesn't work. Again, the jump over low into that climax cancel. Dino's gonna get put back into the tar pits where he came from. Sorry, sir, we do not like the prehistoric around here. Beautiful reset from Decimo. And we saw the Kukri OCV in game 1. We saw the Angel dominance in game 2. And in game 3, it's Dolores sealing the deal. All 3 of characters on Decimo's team are just the biggest threats. Let's go. Chicago in the house as Team Nest Decimo with a 3-0. To kick things off in grand finals.
Yeah, this is that's a way to start grand finals. I don't know if there's a better way to do it. But yeah, I mean, if you're El Rosa, you gotta figure it out. Oh, chat's asking who put Decimo in losers. It was El Rosa. El Rosa put Decimo in losers. So yeah, karma catches up real fast, and now Decimo put El Rosa in losers. So this is actually the last of their first of 3 set. Now, it's 1 set apiece. Decimo has wants to close this out to win the entire tournament, get that money, courtesy of Maturino and Valle. And you know, this is hard. I mean, after Decimo pulled that off, I need to see drastic changes from El Rosa in order to really close this out.
Yeah, it's just it's adjustments making slowly but surely. But it's like a lot of it, it's just like you have Decimo's team is, you know, Dolores, brand new character, right? So the counterplay may not really be there yet. It's one of those things of like, if your offense is strong enough, you can make things happen. But, you know, it's just a lot of interesting things here as he brings a lot of new stuff to the table. Whereas like El Rosa, you know, Dinosaurs probably the neatest thing, the most unique thing going on there. It's kind of a lot of it is here just the good old KRF fundamentals on his side. And he's scrapping, he's getting Kukri's life down a little bit, but they confirm here from Decimo.
The pressure continues to go on. Wow, what a check on the roll right there. That is so smart. And El Rosa looking like a new player in this next set, but you know, Decimo not losing the point war just yet, and might be party time. Big hit. Oh, jump back butt.
Didn't quite go through. Not well enough, but still got some good damage here. Ramon is still coming up next for El Rosa if Drops goes down, but Angel has been a problem. here. Both players kind of being a little patient to kind of start things out. They want to aggress maybe too hard as they're staying each other down, but Decimo is finding that rhythm again for the offense. Jamming out to the band in the background. It's moving at 5 with the 5 frames of animation. There's a jam out back there. I love them so much, and I understand why they don't like make it go so much, because if you don't want to cause any kind of slowdown on the game or anything, so it's like you have so much going on the stage anyway. But those guys are out of control.
Definitely partying a little bit too hard right here, but El Rosa now put onto the Ramon. You know, was able to make it a miraculous comeback, and right now she's actually established the lead here. Even more damage. We go for the level 2 like we have the last couple of times. No, just tries to go for the reset, but the immediate reversal comes out from El Rosa. Great attempt on chasing down, but El Rosa is fighting back spectacularly. What a reversal! Punish on the roll, tried to go for it. This is so breakneck speed.
Oh yeah, no joke. As Decimo is with the bar here can finish something, but El Rosa have it by the corner. The super's gonna connect on the jump in with the anti-air. Big damage. Put it back, it's wrong. Oh my god. Pressure's on. That's guard cancel. Kamega doesn't work out. Either player can take it here off the wall with Ramon. And a drop kick. Sending her off the stage. El Rosa finally down to the Dolores, but can he finish the job here and now and get on the board in grand finals for the first time?
Man, coming in from the ropes like Rey Mysterio with the drop kick. You love to see it there. And now Dolores needs one more hit. Safety throws, but no, starts to get the game plan going. You have to try to end this quickly, and there you go. What a great roll out to get the punish on El Rosa. Now it's dead even. The life should be completely full for both sides. El Rosa wants to close this out, but you've got to earn it here.
Barney though, Barney has come off, finished his show, is ready to start a party here and help out. Give Dolores some of those trademark hugs, but Decimo fighting it out. Not trying to play that game. She's not at the kid shows like she used to be. We're getting these huge trades back and forth. Nice cross under. X do a level 1 super, big damage, and now just one more nice hit from Decimo to finish the job, take game 1. But El Rosa has to watch out, and the hit. The hit. God, I'm trying to run away.
Yeah, no running away here. Only aggression on the side of Decimo. 2 games away. 2 games away now from getting the 6-0 in grand finals. That's rough. You do not want that. And you know, it's El Rosa trying to figure out exactly what to do here and going back to the character select, maybe going for an order change, maybe changing out the characters once again. Definitely looking for answers in all the wrong places right now. Actually, probably not, but
he's getting closer. He's getting closer. He's getting so much closer. We've seen the momentum like slowly help out in his favor from game 1 of grand finals, where it's not only CV anymore, it's always down to Dolores. It's down to like last hit for both players, which just hasn't been able to clutch it out, whereas Decimo is just the embodiment of clutch, has not gone down without a fight. Might not even at all. So now we're going to see Ramon at the end. So we put in the King of Dinosaurs in the middle. So we're going to have the Dino to hold up that position. Decimo's not changed anything whatsoever. I'm curious to see what we do with the Ramon with as much bar as he can have. Granted, King of Dinosaurs really hadn't gotten any like good confirm to use that bar. We've seen like the EX slashes, and that's really it. So maybe I kind of understand that if you feel like Ramon's going to be able to use the meter a bit better, we'll see. Let's get to it.
Right now, he's going to come up to that. And yeah, like you said, the order switch is huge here because maybe that's the answer. We saw that Ramon was able to get the most mileage out of any of these characters, as well as Dinosaur in the previous set too. So, you know, maybe that's the major key we've been missing. Now El Rosa feeling a lot more comfortable on this Ralph on point, but we've seen what Decimo has been able to do at a deficit with this Kukri. Oh wow, what a great challenge on the run under right there. Should be a dead Kukri, just violence. Beat him into the ground. He's already dead.
There's not even a face in there. What are you punching at?
Yeah, Yeah, nothing.
There's just emptiness there, so he's just punching the floor, but he's fine. This man's arms are nuclear missiles. We've seen how much damage they're doing. This is the best start El Rosa's had so far. If there was ever a game he can take, it's here. But the crossover from Angel, the pressure's on. As Decimo trade on the I'll call it the vanish, but the cross through that special hit. Goes on the other side, nice throw. Rosa in full control. Ooh, puncher. The tank buster. Huge as we're going on. El Rosa feeling all the momentum. There's the nuke, there's the reset, and then the Ralph kick. We got drop kicks in plenty. We haven't even seen Ralph kick come through, and that was like a call out. Is it gonna be a backdash, maybe a back roll? Man, oh man, that was hot. And El Rosa looking to get an OCD of their own. Look how much life that Ralph has here.
Yeah, Ralph is definitely. This is again, we haven't seen this kind of dominant play from El Rosa's Ralph, and I mean, like when you put against the wall, you do not want to go into 2 against it after a reset. This is where the tenured players really start to shine, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now. El Rosa just approaching with confidence, so aggressive on the Ralph, and again challenging every single roll, every single option. You do not want to die with 4 resources. You just got OCV'd, 5 bars, everything. El Rosa, damn.
Ralph Jones, the big boots, the big, and this is something I haven't seen. This whole set was just Ralph really making a huge dent in as many people as possible, and that rhythm was so good. Every little decision there that El Rosa did, punishing Decimo's defensive decisions with the rolls or the way he go air to air, it just worked out. One of those games that just worked out extremely well in El Rosa's favor. It might not happen again. It might keep going, but Decimo's gonna make their adjustments now. It's their turn. As finally El Rosa's on the board and already with the first hit, and with Kukri almost in the corner.
Yeah, right now, El Rosa, the Ralph is. We don't even need to worry about Ramon with resources. Ralph with resources is popping off right now. And maybe it's something that after all these matches, Decimo has figured out about the tempo that Decimo is putting out. And you know, finally, that was cheeky. That was so smart.
That was a great bait on the roll into full damage. Not a meaty clone, not quite right, but the turnaround already. Find the guard cancel. There's the roll. This is good from Decimo to bring this back, and now we're going to see the stand D to try to finish it. Nice blocks from El Rosa. Gotta watch out. Oh, the EX flip. Big flip catching El Rosa out the sky. Everything anti-airs. Why not? That's how it goes. Our moves are so active. EXs will do everything. You want them to anti-air? Cool. You want them to be unblockable? That's fine. Oh, the EX bite off the floor. You know, Mama told me never to eat food off the ground, but I'm not a dinosaur.
Hey man, no 3-second rule.
Oh, I don't know.
not these days. Not these days.
I'm not eating that. Yeah, no. I think that rule is definitely not applicable anymore.
Fighting it out, trying to bring it back as Decimo. He's got both characters on the secondaries.
Yeah, exactly. Now, and Decimo is a little bit more refined than that last game. You know, Ralph was able to just tear him apart. So the fact that Dinosaurs on this ring in is a godsend. And Angel is trying to escape this corner, but he just keeps short hopping. He just keeps jumping in. The big dinosaur.
Even the roll wasn't enough. Just being able to still get a punish just with the range of those normals. All El Rosa has to do is get a little bit of chip, scratch her up, finish the job.
Hey, remember what I said about the color? It's all about Barney, baby. Barney is definitely showing up big right here. I know Ralph was able to get the job done earlier, but now Dolores, you know, only has 3 bars, has to work through Dinosaur and the Ramon. We haven't even seen Ramon with all the resources on deck, so that's going to be a terror in of itself if Dolores can even make it that far, because Dinosaur is hungry, all right? My man is here to eat.
As you know, Rosa, pretty patient here. It's not letting anything come to Decimo, who does need a little hit, makes something big, gets to cross it, but Rosa's defense is outstanding right now. It's even at the point where one good hit into the maximum can finish the job and spell doom for Decimo. You gotta be real careful. There's a trade. Rosa will take everything, but nice. Gets a hit with the crouching B. A little something. Goes for it again. Use Mira to finish the job. There we go. Great mid-screen confirm again, and Decimo now taking a Rosa to the last character, Ramon versus Dolores. I don't know what to expect out of this finale.
Yeah, I'm not sure at all either, but that's exactly what Decimo needed there too. Needed a convincing victory, sort of have a fighting chance against the Ramon. But right now, Ramon is kind of popping up a little bit, just goes into the climax. Oh, look at him go.
Oh, face plant into the street. Takes the chase down. Wait a minute. We have so much resources here for Decimo. Oh, gets a hit. Didn't activate max mode, but can make it pop. Any second now. Running grab. Connects. Then chase down. You're dead. Wow. Punishing the back roll. You cannot roll past grabs. So it was a call out from El Rosa that the roll is going to happen. We're going to just sit there, command grab super to do it, and El Rosa, one game away from taking it. That was so hot.
Yeah,
Man,
no.
I love we got to see Ramon's climax where he just throws you across the street and just runs backwards to get a running start and still can just, drop you on the road. That's gotta hurt.
Road rash does not feel good, and now it's Decimo taking that second to figure out exactly what's going on, because from such a dominant first set from the loser side, now feels like El Rosa's turned it all back on, and this is your last chance. You gotta be able to put everything on the table. No holding back anymore. El Rosa is gonna be the back-to-back week 1 champ. You can never take that title away, and keeping it the same, just taking a second to compose themselves, and El Rosa just has one more game, finish it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's something to say if you can win 2 big tournaments in 1 week on the first week of the game's release, right? I'm sure there'll be other stuff to go into the weekend, but El Rosa's got to be cheesing if he does it, and no better feeling to come out the gate swinging. So we'll see what they can do, or if Team Ness Decimo can mount a comeback. They did so well to start out the grand finals, but again, you see Rosa slowly making adjustments, slowly evening it up, and now we're so close to finishing the job. What can Decimo do?
Yeah, Decimo's got to start off by dealing with his Ralph appropriately. We saw the Kukuri have a ton of success early on, but I think one of the biggest strengths from El Rosa too is how quickly you can learn and adapt, because Kukuri has gotten a lot stronger from the previous iterations, from my understanding. And as you continue to play against it, the gimmicks or the little tricky things become a lot better. But you run out of guard meter. Oh no!
First card break of the night. Full confirm there. Used a lot of resources to make it happen, but it just adds up. Look at Decimo go the neutral jump with the flip. I like it. This is the kind of rounds we've seen from Decimo, the games that he's just won easily. If he can stave off Ralph from taking out a character, then it's just a Decimo show.
Yeah, the Decimo show is definitely coming in clutch right now. No team coming in, but the King of Dinosaurs got other ideas. Trying to keep him pushed into the corner, and now blocking this meter excellently. Not able to keep the corner though. Nice. Blown away on the stand. And not getting punished by the slashes either. Decimo, getting put at a deficit here, but it's taking a long time for El Rosa to do it. So any amount of damage that he's able to achieve, he just guard cancel and then double roll away.
And rolled out. Yep.
Roll out.
Just gone. Those Transformers out of there. 100% neutral. I like it. El Rosa though, on the prowl. Dinosaur smells blood. Wait a minute. Decimo's going to get some nice damage here into the corner. This is where we've seen such good pressure come from them. As last times pretty much even. El Rosa's not going to get a lot of life back here. Oh, the punish with the sand clone. No command grabs. We don't want hugs. You ain't Barney, and I don't care. Those little arms ain't reaching. The callouts every time, either a DP or what have you, cloning out and then getting a hit from it. That was nice. Match down Ramon, catches the roll with the command grab off the empty jump. One more time? No, just the frog jump right across the way. I love that body splash.
Yeah, now we were talking about it earlier. We're gonna get to see the Ramon with the resources, exactly what this character can do. We saw that Decimo wasn't able to shut down the Ramon the last time, and now it's time to shine. What a punish! Wow, that's huge.
Good start. Pressure's continuing on. But nice from Decimo. Gets a challenge. Gets some hits. Gonna add up with the full screen running command grab.
Oh. Again, throw comes out. El Rosa looking so strong here. The Ramon chasing down on the roll. One more interaction should get the job done into the spin. Ugh. One more character. Last, potentially match point right here for Rosa.
El Rosa, just right there. Big on Decimo's side with the meter. Has plenty of meter for guard cancels. Big damage to make this happen. Doesn't cash out yet. Doesn't want to save it for a little bit later. Oh! Regular throw off that. Spooky. Good roll through.
But again, this can end at any moment as well because of the max mode into the climax. It might be enough. It's gonna be so close.
Gonna peace out real quick. We're dropping the chocolate rain. And Decimo just needs one hit. Has to be careful here. Has to watch out as Rosa's gonna try to get something going. But yeah, run up. Either I think it was crouching C, what have you. But good call out. And now you talked about it before. Reality is here. Wednesday Night Fights, tried and true. The final game of the final match. To who all the marbles comes down to this. There's no room left. El Rosa has an opportunity to make the last change as necessary. Any adjustments can happen here. We'll see if that happens. Maybe throw a monkey wrench at Decimo, but we will find out how this goes. How do you feel about this final game?
Honestly, it could go either way. I've seen both of these players adapt in an excellent way. And I think it's going to come down to it's who can maintain their lead right now, because every single time whoever's been able to establish a lead for the longest, like whoever wins the point war has been winning almost every single time. So I think it's going to come down to this point war once again in our last game. WNF, it's final game, final round every single time. But I still got guilty gear after this. I'm sorry, my man. I'm going to bed, so yeah. I apologize. I'm excited that we're still here and we're going to the distance. It feels like El Clasico, my home away from home. Love to see it, and we're gonna love to see exactly who's able to win this point right now in the final game. Decimo versus El Rosa, and it's dead even so far. Rosa had a slight lead.
A lot of blocks. A lot of good blocks from both players. They don't want to give up any ground, but there's the first flip and the chase down on the back roll as Decimo is starting to gain momentum. Look at that pressure. Gets the sweep. Nice up from Rosa. Get the jump in the air to air, but Decimo's winning all these little interactions, and it's damage is adding up. Ooh. Tried to get him with the teleport back. Wow. The flip again.
Oh,
another
one more time.
Oh, the patience on the roll. Because the roll would have beat the flip. You would have been able to get out of the corner, make some space, but Decimo just read the situation, waited, punished, and you said the point character dictates the winner. It's Decimo off to an amazing start.
Yeah, Decimo's taking it away with the races. Like we said, trying to put the dinosaur in the tar pits. You know, before it becomes tar, it most likely started out as sand, so it just works out. The theme of the team is definitely coming out on top as the 3 bars come back for El Rosa is approaching, ever approaching right now on the dinosaur. But Decimo has other ideas, just continuing to obliterate him with this Gakuri. The mix just continues to come. There's too much.
Sand everywhere. Throwing it over the place. Big confirm. With bar, I feel like Decimo finished the job. The double super. The sand comes down, no dice, but oh, the armor's not enough to save you, King of Dinosaurs, and it's all down to Ramon. Ramon and the Lucha Libre style fighting is the last thing El Rosa can do. Can El Rosa be a back-to-back two-day champion, or will Decimo dethrone and become, a co-week world champ? Win a tournament too. It's gotta feel good.
Yes, exactly. And it's looking like that good feeling is imminent right now because Decimo trying to get a second OCB against El Rosa. One more touch will do it, and the super connects. All right, this is where it begins. Come back and happen. Has all the bar in the world. Need to extend this. Goes for the climax. It doesn't catch, and that's gonna be it. Your Wednesday Night Fights champion is Decimo, calling out the climax from El Rosa. Kukri. Spirit breaking the law. Man, he doesn't even have space. You lost to a no-face fella right now. That's wild.
He got that cheeky smile. He's got that cheeky smile under all that sand. JoJo posed on him, and you're champ on the first KOF 15 of Wednesday Night Fights from Chicago. Decimo representing Team Ness, defeating TXC El Rosa. What a crazy and amazing grand finals. And it's just week one. This is literally, the game's been out since Monday for people who bought the deluxe version. This is just a taste of what you'll look forward to.
I'm happy that we got a taste that was this good, all right? Because I'm excited for future servings. That was some good ass KOF right there. That is good. Good stuff to Decimo, good stuff to El Rosa. All our competitors today that were able to participate in the top 8. We saw some fantastic play, great character diversity, and great adjustments on all sides. I've had a pleasure commentating with Raph. I know this is the first time we really commentate together, and thank you for giving me the schooling in KOF. I feel like I learned so much and started to understand even more as the games progressed. So huge shout outs to you, huge shout outs to Valle as always. Is there anything you want to say to the people before we move on?
Yeah, thank you to you as well. Everyone helped put this together, run a great tournament. People supporting and bringing King of Fighters into, the 2022. It's going to be a great year for the game. I'm excited to join everybody tomorrow with the PC version. Look forward to a lot more action. SNK really came out with a banger of a fighting game. So I hope you all savor it, enjoy it. You got a taste now, and run through, enjoy it, play it, and I hope to see you all on those E-Streets as we get some matches in down the line. But we definitely have more action tonight at Wednesday Night Fights with Guilty Gear Strive, so I don't want to mince too many words. Appreciate y'all having me. I'm Raph. You can follow me at RaphTX on Twitter if you'd like, and on Twitch as well at twitch.tv/Raph_TX. Where can they find you?
They can find me at Base Jake Ryan on Twitter. Make sure you tune into Raph's Bomberman streams. Very good. Very good stuff. Always lurking. And you can find me on Twitch at Jake Ryan Young. I don't stream as much as I used to, but definitely a good time to find me. I'm commentating lots of different events, so get used to seeing me. I sure do love doing this, and I want to get even more into KOS, so I hope you enjoyed me. If not, please tell me what you'd like to see. Criticism helps you grow, because as Raph said at the beginning of the night, ignorance is it's damn. Wait, what was it? Tell me the statement one more time. I'm trying to remember.
Which one?
The ignorance.
Okay. And other fighting games, right? Other fighting games reward knowledge. King of Fighters punishes ignorance.
Yeah, exactly. So punish me for my ignorance so I can learn how to be a better KOF commentator and player. That's all I got left to say. So Valle, I'll let you take it away if you want to. But we are going to be moving on to Guilty Gear Strive Top 8 shortly, guys. Thank you for watching so far. And enjoy WNF and supporting everything we're about. We love you, and we will see you next time.
Buenas noches.